Duval County, 904 in this bitch, huh? Put your hands up. Yeah. You feel that bass? Turn it up. It's that dirty South punk rock. Dirty South. Dirty South. Yeah. Throw it up. Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Duval. You can get caught in the club. Blow with your hood, throw it up in the club. Hey. Or you can get stomped in the club for a dub and a star. Shut it, we don't give a fuck, yeah. But you don't want no problems. You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me. Oh, we baby 50 deep. Hold on back, hold on back. Man, fuck that nigga. Hold on back, hold on back. Man, fuck that nigga. Hold on back, hold on back. Fuck that, fuck back. DJ Dirty Ski. When I reach for the herb, nigga, what's the word? Bitch, what's the word? Nigga better recognize real G's down the ride. Dirty South, I'ma rep it till I die. And I ain't even gotta tell her what my name is. I just walk right in like I'm famous. Get out the way, bitch. I'm heading straight to the VIP where I'ma drink everything for free. Damn right. You can get caught in the club. Blow with your hood, throw it up in the club. Hey. Or you can get stomped in the club for a dub and a star. Shut it, we don't give a fuck, yeah. But you don't want no problem. You don't want no problem. You don't want no problems with me. Oh, we baby 50 deep. When I say whole wheat, y'all say bread. Whole wheat, bread. Whole wheat, bread. When I say whole wheat, y'all say bread. Whole wheat, bread. Whole wheat. Y'all motherfuckers don't want no problems, nigga. Whole wheat bread, bitch, Southside Duval County. It's that dirty South punk rock shit. Y'all gonna have to try extra hard to get up in this punk shit now, nigga. Y'all niggas don't want no problems, nigga. Shut up. Back the fuck up.
To the Altered Perspective, super totally awesome fun time stream.
I'm pissed off.
You don't like my thumbnail?
I don't like. What the hell? Where am I at? Why am I not in the thumbnail?
You're not in every thumbnail. Well, first of all, I wasn't sure.
I should be.
First
in
of all,
every thumbnail.
I wasn't sure. Well, I'm not in every thumbnail either. But
I don't care if you're not in every thumbnail. I should be in every thumbnail.
But I wasn't sure if you're going to be able to be on earlier because we're starting about 2.5 hours earlier than usual. So yeah, I just threw that together really quick because we didn't get to do a show last week. So I just decided to do a really long stream starting early. So we'll just go and, if there's any moment you need to bow out, just let me know. But I'm probably going to stream for a good amount of time tonight.
You get 2 hours out of me, Ben. That's what you get out of me, Ben. You get 2 hours out of me, Ben. That's what you get. You get 2 hours. 2 hours, Ben. 2 hours.
2 hours.
You get 2 hours out of me, Ben. That's what you get.
Agreement. Okay.
2 hours. 2 hours. That's all you get is me. 2 hours, Ben. Okay, 2 hours. Rolo!
Rolo! Man,
I got a McDonald's cup.
Yeah. Do you ever rinse them out and reuse them?
Absolutely. That's fine china right there, homie. I'm a redneck from the South. Shit. We got a collection of this shit.
Yeah, why not? Either that or just recycle it anyway.
Yeah, you use them until they get really wonky.
Yeah, if they go through the dishwasher too many times, they'll start to melt and misshapen.
You get all wrinkly and shit.
Yeah. Fuck.
Can Pimpmunk tell Dusty the cockatiel that he's a beautiful bird?
Why does it do this anonymous shit now with Streamlabs? Is it doing that for you too?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, it's doing it for every donation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Dusty Dusty the Cockatiel is a beautiful bird, but the owner of Dusty the Cockatiel is a weird, insane, freaky motherfucker.
And here's the thing: this is the Benpai Streamlabs account. It's doing it on the DP one too, so it can't be a setting. I went ahead and checked all the settings. For some reason, it's not displaying the name, and I don't know why. I can see it on my end. I see it says just keep that in mind, but it shows anonymous.
Dusty the Cockatiel that he's a beautiful bird?
I don't know.
I just did.
Yeah, I just replayed that to see what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Because it's showing me the names on my end. Whatever, I'll just have to reread them or say who it is.
That may be the greatest name in the chat room ever, Mr. Goaty Goat the Ram Rammer.
That's
quite
creative.
I love that name.
The
I
Ram
will give
Rammer.
that. Pimpmunk approved.
Well, hello, sweet boys. Pimp, are you feeling better?
Are you feeling better?
I am not. Well, I am right now because I'm loaded up on fucking pain.
You hear that?
But yeah, I've got this. I've got this big ass walking boot on that I have to keep on. Only time I can take it off is when I shower.
And that was Josh New.
According to Repzion, that's never.
Dude, you've been holding on to this forever, and then like when his girlfriend said some dumb shit to you, you like went off on that too. It's like
yeah, fuck that little cunt bitch. She's a cunt ass hoe, and he's a little dumbass little fucking freaky. Not ever that boy has never been manly a day in his goddamn
Tell
life.
us how you really feel.
Look, I'm all for, guys expressing themselves how they truly are, but I'm also a man. Ben, you know what I'm talking about. You in my generation. We don't act like these little feminine ass little motherfuckers do these days. I don't get it. I can't understand. Where the hell did manliness go wrong? Why is being a man? Why is liking football and watching action movies and wanting to smoke cigarettes? Why is that bad?
What is a man? What is a man?
Is me. Look, you can be whatever you want. But just because all these little pussies can't fight and shit, it's all of a sudden being a manly man is wrong. Fuck that shit.
Ooh, the Killstream sends their regards. Hi, Killstream. Hi, Ralph, and whoever else is there. I don't know. I saw them spamming that in the chat, too. Yeah, hi, person.
I don't know what that's about.
The Killstream? It's a stream.
Yeah, I know what the kill stream is. I just don't know what.
I thought they changed their name to something else. Maybe they changed it back to Killstream.
I don't know.
Yeah. I send my regards.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, Honest Red, you're part of the problem. God damn it.
So
I'm just gonna say.
maybe Repzion smelled cigarettes.
Well, speaking of that, I'm about to light one up.
Oh no, you can't do that.
Yes, I'm lighting up a cigarette, motherfuckers.
That's bad for your leg.
It is. So is heroin, and I just did that too.
But yeah, the whole football thing, I don't know. I notice a lot of younger people aren't really into sports in general.
Yeah. Well, they're stupid.
You think
and
so?
You know what, Robbie? I'm disappointed in you too. All right? I'm disappointed in you. You think you being disappointed in me makes fuck to me, Robbie? I don't give a fuck that you disappointed me, Robbie.
Oh, she's disappointed because you're smoking.
I don't give a fuck, man.
I mean, you were just saying that you got problems in your legs, and smoking probably not going to help. You know?
It ain't gonna help. I still don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, Robbie, I'm kind of I actually even told Ben this before. I'm disappointed in myself that I'm smoking again. I am, but shit happens. But yeah, you still love me though, Robbie. I know you still want to rub your vagina on my knee, so it's all good.
On your knee?
Yeah, on my knee. Yeah. I'm in a fucked up mood because I'm high as shit right now.
That's fine.
You actually got me at a good time, Ben, because I'm
That's
fucked
good.
up.
Yeah, but then it wears off, and then you turn into sleep monk, and we all
Yeah,
know
that's
what
true.
happened the
That's
one
true.
night.
But right now I'm high as a motherfucker, so you take advantage of it. Rolo.
Rolo.
I fell asleep on the phone with Luna today, Ben. I was on the phone with Luna.
Damn.
She was
Are you
talking.
Are you saying she's
can't hear you.
boring? You can't hear
I
me?
can't hear you. You're
Hello?
gapping out. Is that me or is that? Can everybody else? Is that happening with Ben? Because he's like gapping out a little bit there.
I'm not hearing that on my end, but
Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
maybe it's
having
all
problems.
the drugs.
Yeah.
So is Luna boring
Maybe.
on the phone? Is that what you're saying?
No, she's not boring. I was high on pills, and I fell asleep for a minute. But here's what happened: I dozed off, and it kind of I don't know what happened. I actually, when I woke up, I threw the fucking cell phone across the room.
Wow.
I don't know. I was like, I threw the fucking phone.
I've been testing I got a take-home kit for testing sleep apnea. And I woke up last night with the thing that's supposed to be connected to my face, like, on the floor. Like, I must have taken it off and threw it on the floor. Because it's not comfortable to wear when you're sleeping.
No.
To have something, partially up in your nose and it, like, goes over your lips, too. It's supposed to measure your snoring. They measure your snoring and, like, the oxygen level in your blood.
Yep.
Damn,
That's true.
dude. And they make you wear something around, like, under your chest, too, like around your upper ribs.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what happened to me when I went to the emergency room yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So they checked me out. They thought I may have a blood clot in my leg. So they said, you got to go check for blood clots. And they took me to this room. And I thought they were just going to rub up on my leg. And the chick looked at me and she said, you got to drop your pants to your ankles. What? Okay. So I took my pants to my ankle, got on the bed. I was like, can I leave my underwear on? She's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, she's not going to go nowhere near my testicles. I was wrong because she reached up in my drawers and was all up on my nuts. And I was just sitting because she was a very attractive lady too. So I was sitting there and said, please don't get hard. Please don't get hard. Please don't get hard. That's what I was telling myself in my mind. Please don't get hard. And guess what happened?
You got hard?
I got hard. I got hard.
I'm so glad that's never happened to me. Like, every time I've been to the doctor's office, it's like being checked down there has never triggered any type of arousal of any sorts. I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah, but I'm a pervert though, man. You're not a pervert, as far as I know.
I mean, I think everyone's capable of being perverted in the right mood, right?
Well, yeah, but have you ever got erect by watching the Golden Girls?
No.
Well, then you're not a true pervert.
There's nothing sexual about the Golden Girls at all for me.
What the fuck you talking about? Blanche is hot, dude. What you talking about?
No thanks. None of that. No. I don't even like the Golden Girls as a show, really.
That was a good show, B.
Let alone get aroused by it. Hey, fine. You do you. You do you.
No, I want to do Blanche.
Okay, whatever you want.
Yeah, man.
Get with all of them if you want. Do your thing.
Anyways, hello.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, after the Golden Girls thing, I'm just lost. I'm afraid. At this point.
You know, my birthday is on Thanksgiving this year, Ben.
Really?
Yeah, it falls actually on Thanksgiving. And of course, we're doing the 28 days of Pimpmunk, which we've been doing for the last 6 years now. If you want, go to my channel and find my Amazon wish list and go buy me a birthday present, people. There's stuff on there from my mama. There's stuff on there from me. There's stuff on there from my daddy. So go buy a birthday present for the Pimpmunk. Go do it right now.
I do have videos, but I just kind of feel like talking right now.
I do too. I like talking, Ben. Yeah. And I'm high, so high talking is good.
Yeah, talking, yeah. I know exactly what you mean, actually. And thank you for being a friend.
We're up and down that road and back again, bro.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, man.
Can we talk about what we think the future will be like in 100 years? Oh, shit. That's a good conversation, actually.
In 100 years. Wow. It's so hard to guess. I mean, 100 years isn't
I don't know about
really
100 years, but I know about like 50 years. President Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber can't be president.
They'll change it. They're going to change
that's very difficult to change.
We're going to change it. We're going to have President Justin Bieber in 50 years.
Even, I don't agree that he would get elected by people, but even if he did, he's not eligible to run for president.
But it's the Bieber. They'll just ignore that. It's the Biebs, man.
I don't think they will.
Yeah, they will.
So. Why was Ted Cruz running? Because Ted Cruz's mother is an American citizen, but he was born in Canada. So Ted Cruz's mother was born in the United States.
But it doesn't. He was born as an American citizen, so it doesn't make a fuck.
He's a naturalized citizen because of his mother's status, I believe.
He looks like an evil as shit too, don't he? He's got like just. You look at him, he just looks like he's thinking about doing bad things.
I think so.
He's just an evil as shit.
He was born in Calgary. Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I'm looking to see November 30th is the Ohio State-Michigan game. Man, Ohio State's ranked number 2 now. Undefeated, 9-0.
Alabama's still number 1.
No. LSU's number 1.
Oh, that's right. They beat Alabama this week.
Yeah. LSU's number 1 right now.
Yeah. Alabama's just always there in the mix, though.
They usually are. Yeah. I have a little bit of this. I think it's okay to play this clip because it's short. This is beautiful. Did you see Ricky Morton? His return
on the NWA stuff.
No, on AEW.
AEW, yeah, that's right. He did. He is on AEW. That's right.
Ricky,
but he was on the NWA too recently.
Look at this move.
Ricky see that? Still go, man. At his age, he can still go.
And watch what he does here. This is amazing. I think he's like, what is he, like 70? What
pushing it?
Watch what he does here. This is so crazy. That's crazy for someone of his age to do that.
And for the people who don't know who Ricky Morton is,
How old is he?
As far as wrestling, I don't know, but as far as wrestling, this dude was considered the best seller in the business because they even say sell like Ricky Morton.
He's 63.
Yeah. He's considered if you don't know what selling means, that means you looking like beating on people and look like you really getting your ass whooped, right? Like you sell. He's considered the best seller in the business. And 60-something years old, doing shit like that, more power to him.
Yeah, he looks kind of like he was a junkie at one time or something, though.
Well, they all were, man.
The other guy from Rock and Roll Express, his eyes he's like cockeyed.
Oh, Robert Gibson?
Yeah.
Like, they call him, what are they had a nickname for him, too. But
whatever,
though. Yeah, but they had a nickname for Robert.
They do the double super kick.
Yeah, they were awesome, dude. The Rock and Roll Express is truly, who gave them that name? You know who gave them the tag team name? Jerry Lawler.
Most someone just asked, most wrestlers don't make it that old, do they? Right. Yeah, most wrestlers die in their 40s and 50s. Most. Many.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them do, though.
There's a couple that are still around, like Ric Flair and Hogan are still around. Ric Flair almost died a couple years ago, though.
Jerry Lawler's like 70 years old and still wrestles every weekend.
Yeah, that's insane because he almost dropped dead of a heart attack on live TV.
And you didn't realize that was like 10 years ago?
That was a long time ago. I remember watching it live when it happened. It freaked me out. Jesse Ventura. Yeah. Someone just said Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura didn't wrestle for that long, though. He got out in his 30s.
Yeah, he wasn't in the business that long. I mean,
he became an announcer. Like, I think he wrestled for I think he said 4 years, and then he became an announcer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw Jesse Ventura get interviewed like a month ago, and he's still teasing I might run for president. He's been doing this forever. It's like time to do it. It's like now or never, Jesse.
I think that his time slot, though, his perfect time slot of doing that has passed. I think a few years back, if he'd have ran, it would have been more impactful for Jesse to run. I don't think he's got a chance now. I think the time slot of him doing that is over with. He
wouldn't run with either party, so he'd run independent. So I don't think an independent would really stand a chance, but maybe I think what we need to see is an independent do well running for president a few times, and then that might encourage more people to vote.
There will not be an independent president for a long time. I'm just saying for a long time. I mean, we're still not there yet. We're not there yet. Yeah. I think it's time we get a woman president, and it should be Elizabeth fucking Warren. But she may not win it. But I do think there will be a woman president in the next big election, and I think her name is AOC. If she keeps on and nothing bad happens in her situation, she's got power. I think she's like the next. Even though I know a lot of people like Obama, that's fine, his presidency, but I'm talking about the impact that Obama had. Like, because Obama took over, man. Obama fever was crazy when he was running. I think that she's going to have that same kind of effect and impact. I really do.
Obama's a good example, and Trump, for that matter, are both great examples of how you don't have to do most of the things you promise when you're running for president.
Yeah. But, Obama there was something, it was time for the black president, right?
But that's all we got. We didn't get it. Like, I liked Obama. I bought into it a lot. I bought into the Obama thing, and I think Obama is a more charismatic and likable guy than Trump, but
yeah, his charisma was amazing.
Obama was like a do-nothing president. He had the House and the Senate when he took office. He could have made some real things happen, things that he said he would do. Lots of things he didn't do. Like the Guantanamo thing never happened in 8 years. That's one thing he promised. At first, he was saying health care reform, meaning he wanted to do some kind of like either single payer or public option or something like that. But what we got was a mandate to buy private insurance. That was terrible.
But I'm not trying to
escalated. He escalated a lot of shit in the Middle East. We didn't officially invade any new places, but we sent drones to blow places up. And actually, we got involved in Libya when we shouldn't have too. But that was Obama and Hillary working together.
Yeah. I really, what I was talking about his presidency, I'm just talking about the fucking Obama fever that happened when he ran. True. I think that AOC has got that, is going to have that same kind of impact. I really do. I think she's like, and we need, and as far as like leftist or whatever you are, Democrat, whatever, we need somebody like that. We really, because I know people like Bernie, and that's fine, but Bernie isn't that standout personality to me and to a lot of other people that like Obama was, like Clinton was, like Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was fucking charismatic as fuck, dude.
He still is, even though so many people hate him and there's so much dirt on him and everything.
But he's still likable.
Yeah, well, I saw him in person one time. He came into town to endorse some local Democrat that was running for office. And he got on stage and did like 30 to 45 minutes. And it was like a stand-up routine. It really was.
He's great. And even though I'm like Elizabeth Warren, she doesn't have that kind of charisma. I don't think anybody running for Democratic president right now has that kind of charisma that
Nope.
Clinton had, that Obama had. They
Nope.
just don't, because I mean, they just don't have it. And
I would say
AOC does have it.
Bernie's probably the closest one.
Yeah, I will agree. I just
He's
don't
the
think
most
he is.
likable. I mean, if you watch a real interview with Bernie, he has like a pretty good personality and everything.
I agree, but to me, he's just not one that grabs everybody's attention like Clinton did, like Obama did. They grabbed everybody. I mean, they made an impact with it, and Bernie is the closest to doing it, but I just don't think he's quite there.
People that look back at history, between, like, if they look at Clinton and Obama, and then we look at someone like Bernie, Clinton and Obama were way further to the right than Bernie.
I agree. They were
just barely center left. There were a lot of like more, right wing style policies that they had.
Yeah.
So on certain things.
Yeah, I agree with you, Travis. I don't think AOC is dumb. I don't know where people get that either. I think she's very smart. I think she's also very beautiful. I mean, she's a very attractive lady, and she's got personality out of the ass. I think that when she does decide to run, if nothing, like I said, if nothing bad, no big controversy comes out about her, I think that she would have that kind of campaign where people are just wanting to go see her. And I hate to say this, but Trump had it. And that's why, I mean, Trump's got it. He's got that charisma. And
well, that's why he was a celebrity, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
he's
got it.
Kind of like a lovable asshole. That's kind of how he was portrayed before.
But now it's got to the point
he got into politics. Well, I mean, his job is a lot different now.
Yeah, and it just, I don't know. I didn't fall for it. I mean, I just don't like Trump, but he does have charisma. You can't deny that. He has
charisma, but he's also an asshole. Like,
yeah,
he's
extremely
funny. He's such an asshole that it's to the point of humorous sometimes, and sometimes it's just offensive too. It depends.
Yeah, it was comedic for a while, but now I think it's gotten to the point to where we're just all getting sick of it. Right? A lot of us are just I am disgusted by Donald Trump.
I don't know about AOC, and I don't know if I'll vote for her. Like, I don't know at all about her. Like, I don't know. I didn't vote Democrat last time, and I just don't think, I don't know if I will again.
Vote, man. Vote for a rock. I don't give. We need to vote for. I mean, just vote for. I'd vote. I've said this before, and you didn't like it.
I know.
I will vote if Biden wins it. I will vote for Biden. I want anybody there beside Trump. I will. Last time I did that I'm not voting for the lesser evil thing. I did say that. Now I wish they did, because Hillary's an asshole. Hillary's a piece of shit. I get it. But Hillary's better than Trump. Is he better than Trump?
I mean, it's hard to look back and assume Hillary would be better when she never got to do it. And I really didn't want to vote. Like, I don't like Hillary. And Hillary's a bitch. Hillary's accusing other people in her own party of being Russian assets. She's a bitch. She doesn't want anyone outside of her purview to take over. That's why she's doing that shit.
I agree. She can't. I agree. She can't. But she ain't Trump.
I mean, is it just because Trump says offensive shit?
Dude, he's the most unpresidential person we've ever had.
That is it. Then it is.
Yeah. It's just I'm so disgusted. I'm embarrassed to have him as our leader. I am embarrassed, and I'm a pretty embarrassing person. I do some really shitty shit and say some shitty shit, and I'm embarrassed by this motherfucker. When you get to the point where you actually say, "I'd rather have George W. Bush in there," that's bad, and I would rather have George W. Bush.
Isn't it crazy though? I mean, Hillary Clinton is also like a corporate shill. She gets paid all this money to do public speaking engagements for like Goldman Sachs and shit like that. And she she was a terrible Secretary of State. She's a big part of the reason why the Libya thing was such a disaster.
Yeah.
And she didn't take,
Yeah.
I mean, the email thing, I mean, it is kind of important that the Secretary of State use secure email when she's dealing with actual intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just think she's a failure in so many, I mean, she doesn't need to be president necessarily for us to know that she probably wouldn't have been such a good president, because she's had so many other high-ranking positions. She tried to do, you know what, when she was first lady, one of the things she did was she tried to do healthcare reform then, and it didn't happen.
But people always want to talk about how stupid George W. was. How stupid is Trump? This motherfucker thought you had. He thought you had to have ID to buy groceries, Ben.
I mean, that's because he doesn't buy his.
He's going. He
That's
said
because he
something about
doesn't
building
buy
a
his own
wall.
groceries. He sends
He
people
says-
to pick them up or they deliver them. I'm
He
guessing.
said we're gonna build a wall in Colorado.
Oh, that's not.
to keep the Mex.
Well, yeah, that's some dumb shit, right? I mean, well, maybe he just thought New Mexico has too many Mexicans, so he'll just give it back to them. He's a generous man, Pimpmunk. He's a very generous
He's
man.
a fucking idiot.
I lived in New Mexico, believe me. There are tons of Mexicans living there. We should just give it back. That's how nice of a guy President Trump is.
Don't you just hate when people take your words way out of context and say stupid shit like, based on Pimpmunk's logic, Hitler's bad, but he's not Stalin? Really? Don't you just want to hit people? I want to hit you in the face, person that said that. I want to hit you really hard till your fronts come out. Like, I want your teeth to be laying on the goddamn floor, and then I piss in your gummy ass mouth for saying some stupid shit like that.
I just saw someone say there are no Mexicans in New Mexico. Well, I don't know what you're smoking. I mean, and I'm not just talking about ethnic Mexicans. There are actual Mexican, like, citizens of Mexico that live in New Mexico. A lot of them come up there and work. I've met tons of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of Mexicans in New Mexico. Damn right.
It
Hell,
used to
man.
be part of Mexico. You know, people lived there for hundreds of years, and then all of a sudden one day the border changed. Like people that lived up in the mountains and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm getting mad at this person in chat, man. I want to beat him up really bad. I want to fight him. What's his name there? Well, I can't even say that fucking name. Netra Almosi or Morosi? See, he don't even got a fucking normal name. He's stupid, Ben.
Good, though.
I'm going to stab him in the eyeball with a pin.
Someone, oh yeah, Bird Flu just said, Bush is more likable in retrospect, I think. I remember a lot of hate going toward W. Yeah, you know what? George Bush had like a kinder approach. He was more polite, so he seemed like a nicer guy. And Trump has no, like, tact whatsoever. Like, Trump just says whatever the fuck he wants to say. I think George Bush may have been more of a dimwit than Trump, though. Seriously. I think so.
I agree. Ben, my penis is small.
I'm trying to think of a way to respond to that. Everyone, if you're watching right now, please like the stream if you want to. Because liking the stream helps out a lot.
Don't do it if you want to. Do it because we said to do it, motherfuckers. Fuck that if you want to shit, Ben. You just make them do it and they'll do it, Ben.
There's content. I'm going to be streaming for a while today, and if you guys want to throw me a couple shekels, you see it up there, you know. Gotta hustle, right?
Hey, Luna, get my fuck. I ain't got my link. I need somebody to put my wish list link in the chat. I want birthday presents.
I'm about to pour some iced tea. That guy Robert Dyer followed me on Twitter today. Do you know who that is? He does like the fast food reviews and stuff. He's kind of I don't know. He's pretty funny. I don't know if he's playing a character. How much of that is really him?
I don't know who you're talking about, Ben. I don't know this person.
Robert Dyer. You know what? I'll play. Hold on. Here, I'll show you what Robert Dyer's like. Here he is.
Hi, everybody. Robert
Oh,
Dyer,
I do know
and
this person.
welcome,
Yeah.
Welcome to the Robert Dyer
He always
channel.
does that.
Where
Yeah, I've
tonight
seen
I
him.
went to Burger King to try the Monsanto Fever Dream New World Order Burger.
The Monsanto Fever Dream New World Order Impossible Burger.
Called the Impossible Whopper. Here it is out of the bag. You can see they have a special wrapper. I always like when they have special packaging.
Have you had an Impossible Burger of any kind before?
Well, I've ate at like a vegan restaurant before, but I didn't
Okay.
eat the burger. I ate a vegan pizza, which is one of the best pizzas I've ever ate in my fucking life. I'll be honest with you.
I'll tell you what. There used to be vegan burger patties that weren't made the way that these Impossible burger patties are, and those weren't really that good. Impossible ones are okay too, but I still don't think they're as good as actual beef. I don't know. I'm just used to beef, I guess.
As a restaurant should have for a special item, especially one with a height like this. The Impossible Whopper. Go ahead and try this.
Does anyone know the backstory on why they call it impossible? I don't know.
Because it's so good, it's impossible. It's not a
That's so
real meat.
weird.
Unwrap this.
That's what. By the way, there's the link right there from my wish list in the chat. I just posted it in there. So there
You know
go.
how many little bunnies and deer and animals live in corn and wheat fields that get slaughtered by giant tractor combines?
Yeah, they kill.
Wheat is murder. Wheat
And
is murder.
And plants are alive, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, we literally have to eat things that were alive at one point in order to survive.
Sweet boy for life. Listen to Ben and donate a few shekels.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And that was Chris Xavier. And there's another one coming too. Legacy a God? Legacy a God? That's coming in a second here.
Pimp a God.
When this one ends.
Ben, I got a serious question for you though.
What?
Who'd you rather?
And smelly, plus he has those weak knees. I think Reap Zion could whip his ass if he would go for the
Whoa!
legs. Like that coach said in that boomer movie Karate Kid.
The coach said that boomer movie Karate Kid. Yeah, sweep the legs. Sweep the...
Let me tell you something.
Repsion takes you off your... Dude, once Repsion got you on your back, dude, there's no coming back.
If
from that.
Repsion kicked my ass, I would commit suicide. I'll be honest with you. I
mean, everyone has a shot, right? There is, like, some chance.
No.
A 1% chance.
No.
What if he... Okay, is it no holds barred? Because then he definitely has a chance. If he can use a weapon or something. Like, if...
I still...
Would you...
He could whoop half... He could whoop half my ass with the other half of my ass helping him, Ben.
Okay, would you take on Repsion with a baseball bat? Well, I mean, like, he's got a baseball bat, you've got nothing.
Yes.
Okay, well, okay, he's got a sword. A sword.
No, not a sword.
Okay.
Because I'm going to tell you, when you said baseball, I actually have been hit with a baseball bat in my head. So I know I could take it. And this was by a man that weighed about 300 pounds. Little Repsion, goddamn half a pound ass.
Yeah,
he
he's
ain't doing
bringing a
shit.
T-ball bat.
Yeah. Little wiffle bat, motherfucker. He ain't got shit.
People in the chat said they want us to take IQ tests. Sure, I don't give a shit. I'll take IQ test. But yeah, Ohio State, best fucking college football team right now, and we will claim the national championship.
They're not the best. They're the second best team.
I'll tell you what, being ranked number 2 is better than being ranked number 1 because
that's what number 2 ranked teams say.
Yeah, well, the reason why is if you lose, you fall further than you would if you were in second, third, or fourth. And, you know, if you lose one game, there still is kind of a chance that you can get back up into the top 4, depending on how many more games you have left to play.
Here it is. Let's take a look inside here.
People are calling bullshit on your bat to the head story.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't give a shit if I take an IQ test, and I don't care if it says I'm borderline retarded. Like, I literally don't care.
Well, some of these internet IQ tests are not fucking. They're fucking weird.
I mean, is there a way to study for them? I'm guessing they're
Yeah,
I'm guessing there's some sort of format that they all follow.
That is,
I don't actually remember because I have a bad memory. But when I took an IQ test in school, high school, I'm not swear I'm not lying. It was close to genius stage. It was a way above average IQ.
I scored high on like college placement testing. Like I got a pretty high ACT score. But that's those are the only types of tests I've ever taken.
seems like a little more
If
lettuce.
it's a legit IQ test on the internet, I'll take the motherfucker. I don't care.
A legit IQ test would have to be administered by someone like, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
It's also timed, I think, too. So you'd have to have someone there to keep time and cut you off when the time's up, right? Isn't an IQ test timed? Someone can tell me. I think it is.
I think so.
Get on the Whopper. And we have the
I mean, this is Burger King
tomato,
anyway. So
nice
Burger King,
bright
I mean,
red
like,
one there.
honestly, I mostly think McDonald's and Wendy's, or McDonald's and Burger King are pretty gross. I think Wendy's is a few
I
tiers
like
above.
Burger King, man.
I know you
like
do.
Burger King.
It's gross.
onion, pickles,
I like Burger King.
ketchup.
I tell you what. Next
Mayonnaise,
week
and then, of
I'll
course,
try. Next
tomato.
tap episode, I'll try to have an Impossible Whopper here, and I'll do the taste test on the tap of the Impossible Whopper.
Okay, yeah, try it out. Maybe I'll get one too. I just like.
I'll.
It's like I hate to waste money to get something that I might like. I'm
But for the
not.
show,
I'm not a
do it for the
vegan.
show.
I'm just gonna say I'm eating an Impossible Burger, and I'm gonna eat a real burger instead.
I don't lie to people like you do, Ben. I will eat the actual Impossible Whopper.
Someone in the chat said Wendy's has gone to shit. Maybe where you live, maybe that's true. I used to live in Columbus, Ohio, which is where Wendy's was created, like the first Wendy's ever, and their headquarters and everything is there. So all the Wendy's there are on the ball. They are unbelievably good. And I used to go to what they call the flagship store. It's crazy. They have a giant statue, or not giant, but a pretty large statue of Dave Thomas outside, and there's like a little Wendy's museum. And every time I've gone through that drive-thru, it's the fastest drive-thru I've ever gone to, and they've never messed up one order ever. And I think the reason for this is that it's right across the street from the Wendy's headquarter building. I worked at Wendy's when I was in my early 20s. It was like one of my early jobs.
Yeah, I never worked at Wendy's.
I used to work the nugget fryer. Like I'd box up the fries and the nuggets and shit. And every now and then just swipe one up and eat it really quick. No one would even notice. Like
I worked at a lot of fast food joints when I was young, though. I worked at McDonald's.
That's the only one.
Pizza Hut.
Most of the jobs I've had were like office work type jobs.
Well,
sitting
yeah.
at a desk.
The only thing I hate about pain pills is they always give me a fucking headache. God damn it.
The thing I don't like about pain pills is that they make me constipated.
Yeah, you have to be careful about that shit. You have to be careful.
Careful
He's
how?
picking. Like, be careful but not get constipated. You have to be like, take some kind of.
You take a laxative?
Yeah, take a laxative when you take. See, I used to be a big pill head back in the day, so I was I ain't bragging. This is bad, but I've popped like 10 Percocets at one time before. Back in my day, I was crazy pill head, and I'd always take a laxative. But I'm not that way no more. I haven't been that way.
You could build an immunity.
Yeah,
you burn an immunity to oxycodone pretty easily.
Yeah, and this is like the first oxycodone I have took in a long time. But I have to take it because I'm in fucking. If I'm not, dude, I couldn't even fucking walk. I absolutely failed the other day because I couldn't walk on this foot. And it was bad, and now I'm walking because I got this boot and I'm pain pills and I'm high and yay.
Imperian said, ever since DP watched that Wendy's training video, I've always wondered what the chili tasted like. All right, chili's all right, but I will say the way the
mom loves the chili.
The way the chili is made, I think a lot of people aren't aware of it, so I'm going to tell you how it's made. So there's like a chili base that we make by mixing this powder with water, and then there's these frozen like onions and peppers that we put in the chili base. And then the meat is actually burnt hamburger meat that was too burnt to go on a burger. So at the end of the day, basically the grill cook will collect all of the burnt meat throughout the day and put it in a big bag and freeze it. And then when it's time to make the chili, they chop it up with a spatula and pour it into the chili base.
Yeah, my mom loves that chili, the Wendy's chili. She's all about the Wendy's chili, man.
The Wendy's chili is frozen, yes. It was meat that was fresh. It's cooked. It's like burnt, cooked grill meat from like the day before that was frozen
goat
overnight.
Penis. It's made out of goat penis.
Do you remember the hoax that someone did where they said they found a finger in the chili?
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yep, that was funny as fuck. Yeah, it wasn't. They actually had a finger in it, but she got somebody's finger. They got cut off and put it. It was an actual fucking finger, but
yeah,
she
was a
put
finger.
the finger in the chili.
Yeah,
crazy.
It is
chili,
pretty weird.
no cheese. So he's picking at his burger. This reminds me when I ate the Terminator, how I fucking deconstructed the Terminator to eat it.
Well, he's trying to show the burger patty. You know what? It already looks fake to me. It looks too hockey puck like. I don't know. Let's see.
There was a notable pseudo flame broiled burger aroma.
He has two personas. He has Robert Dyer, which is what he's doing now, and then there's Tarnation Bob, where he changes his voice and talks like this.
But when I get the nose right up on it, there is a hint of what you would recognize as a Whopper, but something else there that's not a Whopper, or like a slightly singed vegetable.
A slightly singed vegetable. Delicious.
Go ahead and see how it tastes.
All right. Let's see. How is it? How is it, Bob? How is it?
The first thing I noticed was that the texture is chewier than a veggie burger. Those are more like a pate, which is one reason people don't like them that much. However, I immediately noticed that the smoked flame broil flavor is stronger than the beef flavor.
The smoke. I think he's hilarious.
He's all right, man. He's not very funny to me.
Oh shit!
I don't
look. I love it when he goes into this other character here.
Hamburger, but just not quite exactly the same.
Bob, I'm here at the Motel 3.7 in Hereford, Texas, the beef capital of the world, where the roaches wear cowboy hats and the in-room cable only gets 3 channels of bull riding. Now, when I looked out the window a second ago, there was a tornado approaching, but I've got time enough to tell you that real men eat real meat.
Real men eat real meat.
The New World Order is coming for our guns, our V8 engines, and our hamburgers. Boy, that wind is picking up out there. That's why I'm here in Texas, recruiting cowgirl cult brides who know how to handle a gun like Annie Oakley and can bake a mean meatloaf. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Toppings.
This guy's a fucking psycho. This guy's a fucking psycho.
He's
man.
great.
He kills people.
He's great.
No, he's killed. He's
Dude,
got
that
a
was
fucking
entertaining.
basement. He's got a no. It was not, Ben. He got a basement full of dead people. I'm telling you, this motherfucker crazy. He killed people. I guarantee you.
He's got a basement full of dead people.
Yeah, he got a basement full of. I guarantee he's a serial killer. He's a serial killer, man. He killed people. He got a basement full of dead folks. He a bad person, man.
Tarnation Bob.
Tornation. This motherfucker crazy, y'all. He crazy. He and I'm not talking about like funny crazy. He crazy like kill your babies and shit. He crazy.
Let's watch this.
What is up, fellow YouTubers?
I went to
go get some.
This dude funny. I like him. I'm sorry, but
he's more likable than most videos that I watch to laugh at the people who make them. Yes,
he is likable, and I think he's got charisma, man. He really does.
Beer with that $5 I made from Exhumed Visions yesterday, and I put that money in my account, transferred it, and my card got declined, which I thought was weird, but whatever. It is what it is. I guess we'll wait to see how much money I've made off my my album.
Your album? Oh, I need to hear this. He has an album?
Apparently so.
I've seen him play guitar, and I'm very, very, very
jealous.
Much afraid.
Man, you're just jealous. You're just jealous.
Oh yeah, I'm jealous.
This is like he's like Robert Plant reincarnated. You just jealous. Not Robert Plant. I mean Jimmy Page. Sorry, Jimmy Page. Fuck Robert Plant. Robert Plant's voice was annoying. Jimmy Page was a great guitarist though. So he's like Jimmy Page.
I'm not
man.
complaining about it. Honestly, it could be worse. Call me poor little guy. Remove. It could be worse, asshole.
But he got Batman lips though. He got. I'm sorry.
Dana Smith says, taking the shrooms right now, boys. Wish me luck.
Oh, he's taking shrooms? Oh my God. I wonder if it makes his one eye go straight when he's on shrooms.
Hell yeah, Dana Smith. That's what's up. A safe and fun trip.
People asking when Cobra's coming on. I'll have him on whenever. I'll have Cobra on whenever.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he doesn't get offended that we laugh at some of the stuff that he does. I really don't mean.
Well, he's stupid, but he's funny. Good stupid. He's a good stupid.
Yeah, he seems all right.
Yeah, I'd play checkers with him.
For Dana Smith while she does her shrooms. Hell yeah. Does weed enhance your magical powers? I wouldn't say weed enhances my magical powers, but it makes me more relaxed.
I want to hear about these magical powers that he claims to have.
So when we're relaxed, I notice that my power input can be stronger because my body's not so tense. Weed is sacred in my...
It's sacred? I think he means sacred, but...
magical belief. Yeah, I feel that deathbed tapes only in Colorado. Well, I wonder why my card got declined. When I went to go buy a beer yesterday, I gotten $5 from Exhumed Visions, and so I thought, let's go buy ourselves a beer. And then, lo and behold, I got a message from my dad on Facebook that says your checking account is negative.
Why is your dad looking at your checking account?
Yeah.
You have a computer, obviously. You can't log in to your bank.
Well,
and
I don't think this guy's he's probably not that able to take care of.
He lives on his own.
Well, maybe he is.
He does live on his own, and he's like, he's self-sufficient and everything.
True.
$88 in the hole. God damn it. You know, YouTube, I don't mean to blow through money so fucking quickly. It just happens. Like...
Yeah, he was ordering like $60 pizza orders and shit. He's like baked cheese and garlic into the crust, and weird. Like he was doing custom pizza orders.
And I feel bad about it too because I need to be more responsible with my money. I'll be the first to say it. Fuck, it does, but it could be worse. I mean, I got more money coming in from my Hell's Advocate. You know. I might have Teespring sales that I made. So even though I'm in the negative in my bank account, I won't be for long. That's the best way to look at it, you know. Yeah, my rent's already been covered.
How'd that happen?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I did kind of splurge on fast food for YouTube a little bit, and
He did mention Teespring though, and I'm like, hey, that's a good segue because I also have a Teespring. It's down in the description. I'm gonna start seeing what I can do about getting some of these signed or something.
Yeah.
So there are actual Tap shirts. There are Tap flags too. There's a Tap poster. We need someone
That's
to draw
cool.
both of us, and we put it on a shirt.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We also need a Rolo shirt.
Rolo.
We do. We need a Rolo shirt.
Yeah, you know, there are so many ways to make merch now.
Yeah,
There's so
I'm
many
trying to get
different
some
places.
merch going.
Like Streamlabs does merch now, and I think YouTube can integrate merch sales too. You know, this channel got approved to have channel memberships, so I'll be getting channel memberships turned on probably before the next episode here.
I can't get nothing. They won't let me have nothing. They hate me. I'm like the bad boy YouTube. They fucking hate me, dude. Yeah, I'm about to start doing some merch. I just gotta get somebody to make the art for me because I can't do it. And I mean, I don't know.
So someone asks, is making merch actually profitable? Yes, because these companies are screen printing and buying shirts in bulk for way cheaper than retail price. They're paying like wholesale prices on the materials that they use to print these shirts and other merch. And then they sell it at like a retail price.
Yeah. Man, I'm disappointed nobody's bought me a gift tonight. I'm really disappointed in the people in the chat room. I'm just saying. Y'all disappoint me. Break my heart. Why don't go breaking my heart?
I couldn't if I tried.
We got some grease going on.
Yeah. Oh, and
I don't
also
know
if you're
the song, I
watching,
just know that part, so I can't go with you on that one.
double check and make sure you're still subscribed to this channel too, guys, because I've been unsubscribed from my own channels before.
Me too. Yeah, I was unsubscribed to DP like 5 times already.
Oh man, yeah, that happens all the time.
Yeah, I get people every day that message me. I didn't even know you still made videos, Pim. I thought you quit. I didn't know you were still streaming. I'm like, fuck. How can we be? I mean, it's hard to be successful on a fucking site that doesn't help you at all. They fucking hurt you. They do everything to hurt your.
I mean, they have the they have the new terms of service that are rolling out next month.
December 10th. Yep, December 10th. I went through some of it today. I read some of it, but there is one thing that kind of surprised me. It's like if you make videos on YouTube, anybody can use them on their. That's what they basically said. Like you can't say, "Oh, it's my video. You can't use it in your video." Basically saying, "Yeah, they can." So that's actually kind of cool that they're doing that, but YouTube sucks dick.
Yeah. There was also this weird sponsorship scam that was going around. Did you hear about that?
Yep. You know what we need? We need an AEW of content. It's what we need. The AEW came out against WWE, and we need something like that to come out against YouTube. Really do. And that Storyfire shit ain't it. I'm sorry, but it ain't it.
Why do you think that?
Because it's not. It's.
I mean, it's.
You can't just go on and do. I can't go on and create content. I want to go on and create content there, and I can't.
Why not?
It says I can't forget. I forget what it says. Something I don't know what it said, but it won't let me create content on there.
I actually had a short dialogue with McJuggernuggets about Storyfire.
Oh, I wish it would be great success. I want it to be successful. I do. I want it to be successful. And Mick Juggernuggets seems like a cool guy and everything. But
I asked him if he'd come on DP before he leaves YouTube forever, which he's about to, and he said he would. We'll see if he does. You know, he's probably busy, but he said he would.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Once I told him once Storyfire gets live streaming, which is like a whole different thing.
Yeah.
To do. If that happens,
I'm about to start making regular videos again. It's been a while. I need it because I used to be pretty good at it.
You used to do that. Yeah, that was when I first saw you. The live streaming thing kind of came later.
Yeah, it did. I was a video maker, and I was good at it. I think I was good at it, and I was becoming really successful on YouTube. I had a hot streak going, and then YouTube went nuts, and yeah.
You got fucked over hardcore.
Yeah, I did.
Very early.
It fucked me over so bad. Like I said, I was doing pretty good. I was making pretty okay money, and I had a lot of fans, and things were going right. People were getting to see my videos because YouTube wasn't hiding them and taking subscribers away and all this shit. And I was growing fast, and then, but I'm a kind of motherfucker that I say what I want, and I'm not gonna compromise what I think is my comedy just because YouTube has a lot of pussies out there on the internet. I'm not gonna do it, and I'm gonna be me. I'm just gonna keep on being me. And I do all right now. I do okay. I'm pretty known and everything. Everybody knows who the fuck I am. I just, yeah.
You're the one that fat shames people.
Yeah, I fat shame people. Billy don't like that I fat shame people. I'm a fat guy. I can do it.
I saw Billy posted a picture of him sitting on the motorcycle from Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Because we have a museum here in Seattle that has a Prince exhibit right now, and it has the Purple Rain motorcycle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's one of my favorite videos I've ever made? Oh, fuck. Well, actually, it's one of the videos that got me in a lot of trouble. Nazi sizing.
Yeah, that was a good one, man. That's my favorite, too.
Yeah, that was like a good video. That.
I like the one. If you got
to see it, you could actually see the. I'm not trying to brag, but you could actually see my comedic talent because it was a good fucking video. It was funny.
I like the one where you're mad because you couldn't sleep on a bus because some woman wouldn't shut up.
Oh, the fucking chick! They kept saying, "I'm at mile marker 38. I just seen a 7-Eleven." She told the motherfucker on the telephone everything she's seen, and everybody on the bus was getting pissed off. So my smart ass, got my cell phone out. I said, "Hey, mama, there's a woman on the bus that won't shut the fuck up." Talking about it, and I did it loudly, and everybody on that bus
sounds like you don't
laughing.
Actually enjoy riding the bus as you claim to.
Do what, buddy?
I said, sounds like you don't actually enjoy riding the bus as you claim to.
No, I do enjoy. I do enjoy it actually. There's been moments on planes where I got pissed off and trains. Now, like this next big trip that I'm doing, going to San Francisco stuff, I'm not taking a bus. I'm taking a train because that's just the way it worked out. I'm taking a train.
Oh, you going to San Francisco?
Train's my favorite way to travel.
Cool.
I love train, but this time I'm actually not doing a sleeper though. I'm actually doing coach.
Yeah, coach on it. Yeah. Man, those seats on Amtrak, the coach seats are not comfortable.
They're not great. But the thing about it is though, most of the time I just go to the fucking observation car anyway and chill out, and that's a good car to go to. And I usually stay on there most of the time. And then when I get to Reno, we are going to be probably taking a bus from Reno to San Francisco, which is like a 6-hour ride. So, yeah. But I'm going to pick up Luna. And then me and Luna's going out to San Francisco.
Yeah, when are you doing that?
Yeah, Luna.
Aren't you coming to Seattle on New Year's or something?
Well, no, I'm not, because I don't have the money. If people want me out there, if you want to crowdfund me to get a trip out there and hang out with Ben and Billy live on DP and shit, then we can crowdfund some tickets and a hotel room and all that shit. Then I'll be more than welcome to do it. but I cannot financially swing it myself because I got a trip in January I got to take, and plus I got to pay bills and all that shit around here. So, but yeah, if they want me on the 666 episode or whatever, which I would love to be live in studio with you guys because we have fun, we can do a crowdfunding thing and get my ass there.
I remember on the 124-hour stream, you passed out in a booger bubble, it started flaming.
Yeah, it popped out a big old bubble. I liked it, but that's the same. That's also the same episode where I beat Billy in an arm wrestling match.
Yeah, he tries to come up with how that's not real.
Oh, I know. He came on live with me the other day, right? I was did a random live stream, and he came on. He was like, "It's because I'm taller than you, pimp."
Yeah, that's his man.
That doesn't even make sense.
He can try to. I don't know why other people buy it, but he just is constantly spewing bullshit.
Yeah, he is. He's a good dude, but he's constantly spews bullshit. And you were there. Everybody's seen it. I beat that motherfucker fair square in an arm wrestling match. It's just that simple.
Oh, you know what? Last night, me and Billy and Joe, we all went out to dinner together, but while we were waiting for our table, we walked to the arcade. And they had that punching bag game where you hit the bag and it gives you a score based on how hard you hit it. Mm-hmm. And you get 2 tries. My first, I think 1,000 is the highest score you can get. My first one was 780 something. My second one was 840, somewhere around there. Mm-hmm. And by the way, Gorg, thank you for the super chat. Or Greg, I said Gorg. Oh my God. So and then Joe did his, and Joe scored really high. I think he got almost up to 900.
Cool.
I can't remember exactly. And then Billy does it. Billy's first one is 200 something.
Damn.
He didn't hit the target square enough or anything. See, when I do it, I get a running start. I run into it and hit it really hard.
You put your weight into it?
Yeah. And I try to hit it for some reason I'm more accurate.
Apparently wasn't injured. It just didn't have anything for him to do. And then they out a mostly garbage show for Full Gear? Fuck Cody Rhodes.
Oh, wow. Who was that?
That was Hypothesis, I guarantee.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, Billy's high score was in the 700s. Billy hates that game. I remember one time I tried to get him to play it and he wouldn't play it because some girl that he liked was around. So he didn't want to be embarrassed. Yeah, it was hilarious.
I can't remember the last time I did one of those bad games like that. It's been a long time. Did I do one in Reno when I was there, Luna? Because I know they had one, I think. I don't remember.
Spirit Flame asked about the sponsor scam. Yeah, there was this weird thing where these fake sponsors were catfishing people that have these larger channels, and they would somehow trick them into downloading something that would bypass their 2-factor authentication, and these people would sell their channel to the black market. It's crazy, and delete all their videos. I saw it happen. I saw a few examples that people were showing that it happened.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember. I did do one in Reno, and I think I hit the highest mark I actually could hit with my punch.
I bet Luna would score higher than Billy.
She sucked at it though. She hit it, but I think I'm correct, Luna. Didn't I get the 2,000 or 10,000 or whatever? It was the highest one, I think, when I hit it because I got a punch. I can punch a goddamn.
The one we played, the highest score is 1,000.
I don't remember what it was with us, but I think I got the highest one when I hit it. Cause I got a punch. I can hit. That's one thing I can do in life is I can punch and I can masturbate well. Yeah, I got the high score, she said.
You ever play the games at a fair or a carnival where you swing the sledgehammer and hit the thing and it goes up and hits the bell?
Yeah, we played one of those in Reno too. They had one of those in the yeah.
I used to love whack-a-mole. That was one of my
Yes,
favorite games.
they
to
had
play
that
back in
shit.
the day.
Man, you would love that fucking place in that casino. It was what was the name of it? Boomtown. We went to. They had this whole fucking area that had all those games like that. It was so fucking cool.
Yeah, I like those kind of games. They're cool.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. They had everything, and they also had the biggest fucking asteroids game I've ever seen in my fucking life. It's like the screen was like a wall, and you grab these big guns and shoot the asteroids. And I loved that because that was my game as a kid, right? I fucking loved that game in arcades and stuff. Now Luna was horrible at this game, by the way. She sucked. But I was good.
County festival experience. I don't think I've ever had a bad one. I used to go to the county fair when I lived in Ohio. I used to go to the county fair every summer. And when I lived in New Mexico, I would go to the state fair. I haven't been to one since I lived in Washington.
I haven't been to a county fair since I was like a teenager, I think. So yeah, I don't remember. I don't think I've ever had a bad experience.
Yeah, I can't think of any. There was this clown that used to sit in a dunk tank, and he had a loudspeaker, and he was such an asshole that people would just like line up to try and dunk him.
I worked at a carnival one year or one
You're
summer.
a carny, Kazarni.
Well, it was just, I worked in my local town. I didn't travel with them or anything. I just worked. It was like a week. You know, I did it with them. I ran the balloon game where you throw the darts at the balloons. That's the game I ran.
Kazarni.
Did
you learn carny
the
talk?
Luna said the buttons were dumb and faulty. That's why she wasn't good at asteroids, but she just sucked, man. Women are
she's
bad
coming
at
up with Billy
things.
excuses. No, these are Billy style excuses.
Yeah, look like Luna got them too. She got these fucking fake ass excuses, knowing she just sucked. Cause it didn't suck for me. The buttons weren't bad for me, Luna. I was kicking ass in the game. Why was it good for me, but not for you, Luna? Huh? You lying little bitch. Fuck your ass up. I'll kick you in the vagina.
Vagina.
The vagina.
Pachina.
Vagina.
China.
China. A Chinese vagina. I don't know what I'm doing.
Chickadee China.
There's Red Eye in the chat too, man. My little Aussie friend.
Is he little?
He's skinny as fuck, dude. He looks like Alice Cooper's corpse.
Wow. Alice Cooper's still alive too, so it's like foreshadowing.
Yeah. But I love him. I'd cuddle with him, man style.
Would you be the big spoon or the little spoon?
I would definitely be the big spoon.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. He's my little baby. He's my baby.
Would
my little baby.
Would you give him a reach around?
I'd play with his little peen. I touch him on his penis.
Oh my God!
Let me touch you on your penis, there, my boy. Get your fat ass over here.
Oh man, yeah. Hey there, muscly arm.
I got a hater in the chat room. That fucking Ambrosi dude. Hey, he's been fucking talking shit about me all night, man, and it's really hurting my feelings.
Who is it?
Yeah, that guy. Whatever his fucking Netra. Whatever, he's hurting my feelings, man. He's tearing at my heart.
Hug it out. Hug it out, you guys.
I don't know why he hates me so much. Why you want to go and hate me like that? Anyways, I'm so high. And it's just facts. I'm fucked up.
I'm gonna get you so high.
I got them pain pills in my system.
Pain pills.
Pain pill.
I'm gonna torture you a little bit, Pimpmunk. You ready?
Hey there, everybody. This is Christine.
Damn, that looks
like live from home once again.
Billy right there, man.
Oh my God.
People of Earth 1218, heed my warning.
you think everyone that you know looks like Chris Chan for some reason.
Spoiler alert.
Spec Chan. That's Spec Chan. I'm telling you. Spec
Because
and Chris Chan or some, and they're family somehow. They're related. I'm telling you.
So now Spec and Billy both look like Chris Chan.
Well, since Billy lost the weight, Billy looks like a woman, right? He looks like an old woman. And
An old woman. I don't think he would like hearing this. I don't know.
I don't care. I tell you.
I had seen the future, and I had to prevent it. Princess Twilight Sparkle was about to upgrade Applejack
You see,
to alicorn status
in Chris Chan's room,
by order of Prince.
there's a flag in the back on the right, the red and black flag. It says "Coon" on it, really big.
Princess
Oh my
Celestia.
God. This is
Because
fucking up my
Applejack
damn
is
Wonder
gonna
Woman
come on
fantasy.
her own
man.
magic in a few days. But it backfires, and instead of Applejack becoming an alicorn, period, Twilight's wings get put onto Pinkie Pie, and Twilight's horn gets onto Fluttershy, and it's just no good, and that's how we end up with that frickin' G5. We must prevent this. This is not going to work out, and I have foreseen this. This is very, very bad. So I had just conferred with Twilight and Princess Celestia as well, and...
Wow. Yeah, Chris Chan lives in, like, a fantasy world now. It's no different from, like, Gail Cord Schuler type stuff.
Yeah.
Celestia and I are in agreement, as she had seen the future as well. We must prevent this G5 mistake from ever happening.
Young Bill Fridge Chan.
Do you know how old Chan is?
Chris Chan is 37.
Okay, I was just wondering. I never knew his age, or her age, or its age.
Yeah, their age.
And yes, G4 will continue. Applejack is the next alicorn princess, and she must become that without flaw. And so Celestia will take it upon herself to upgrade Applejack as well. But anyway, heed my word, Hasbro, and everybody on the MLP show. Generation 5 must never happen.
Yeah. See, that's one thing that Chris Chan does. When Chris Chan spurgs out when they change some sort of cartoon or whatever, some animated show like Sonic or anything that Chris Chan really likes. So this is my MLP, My Little Pony stuff. Chris Chan's spurging out about this.
And G4 must have at least 5 more seasons.
I thought MLP stood for My Little Penis.
And
I'm sorry.
Applejack will become an alicorn princess. Heed this. Heed our warning. This is an official command from your CPU, Blue Heart.
See, somebody said, why does Billy have Sonic Chew behind him on the wall?
Oh, my God. You guys can screen cap this and you can screen cap it and tweet it at Billy.
Like Billy. That does look like Billy. I'm sorry. I love Billy, but it's happening. He's turning into Chris Chan when he loses weight. Look at that. Tell me that Billy is losing weight and turning into Chris Chan. This is sad. It's a sad day. Billy needs to eat a pizza and not turn into Chip Chris Chan.
One day I was watching, Chris Chan was streaming for like an hour a few weeks ago, and they were playing this card game, these like custom Pokemon cards. And there was a gender change card that she kept playing. Gender change.
In agreement with
somebody likes your visual effect you got going on, Ben. I like that too. That
I think it's great.
It is good. I like that.
Beam me up.
It's pretty good.
And then we're gone. And then just like that, we're back.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that one, Ben. I created that for Ben, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did it.
I did that. I didn't do that.
You got to get the timing of it right. Like, I had to play around with it to see how long the delay had to go to make it seem like we disappear and reappear.
Yeah. Somebody said they're firing up Photoshop. They're gonna be doing some Billy shit with Chris Chan's face. Awesome. Telling you, man, it's fuck. Goddamn. The more I think about it, the more I see Billy now.
You have no idea how much I played around with this when I first figured out how to get it set up.
Yeah.
And I can go full screen on my screen, and then back.
You look like a Pearl Jam reject, Bill.
A Pearl Jam reject? I've never seen Pearl Jam rejects wear Ohio State jerseys ever in my life.
Well, now they do. I'm just saying. I'm joking.
You know what? Billy should swap out his donut that he wears for a Sonichu medallion.
Yes, I'm telling you, Billy could pull off a Chris Chan. I'm telling you, he really. I'm not saying they look exactly like anything. Of course not. But come on now, right there, that does got some resemblance to Billy, right? I'm not saying it looks exactly like him, but I can see Billy in that right now. I can. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. Just saying. No, I'm just Luna, shut up.
Hi friends. In Planet Earth Dating, it's Sunday,
oh
October
my God.
20th, 2019.
These bitches are nuts.
In both the Lynn Life and the Jamie Body
I
Mod.
noticed that when I play these, all the armpit fetishists come out of the woodwork. You sick people.
The authorized souls remain only child souls from the deeper.
I think they should just grow out hairy armpits, both of them.
Dimensions. And all other souls from all other dimensions, as long as the souls are already living by.
The one just got a nice rack there. She really kind of does. I'm just saying.
Yeah, people pointed that out before.
The many rules already given to the search for truth community by wiser.
Remember that one we watched with the.
She looks like she works out. Like her arms have some definition to them.
Of all of us, and those rules include.
You remember that one we watched when she was doing that shit with that horse?
Yeah.
Trying to say it, and the horse fucking bit her?
Yeah, the horse bit her arm and she laughed.
Doing the work that it takes to create worlds that work in all dimensions and for all categories of sentience inside of those dimensions, since that's what our soul contracts commit us to doing.
That's true.
Which is an enormous assignment with a lot of different facets, and thankfully wiser minds above have broken down that enormous project and given us some actual snippets of effort to focus upon.
That's true.
And when we're given an assignment to film, we have to figure out what is the assignment for the film.
I wonder how they came up with this shit and how they started doing it, you know?
Filming that intersects with the overarching assignments we've already been given.
Sometimes Jamie's eyes will get like really wide open.
So that we aren't wasting anybody's time, including the wiser minds above and everybody else's.
Her arm got tired and she had to switch.
That's true.
Yeah, see?
That's true.
She confirmed it. That's true.
Yeah,
Pimpmunk.
that's true.
That's true.
That's true, Pimpmunk.
The pencil point, somebody upstairs is tapping the pencil point.
She's jerking off God is what she's doing, man. She's jerking off God. God got a big penis.
Of the vast bell curve of intention and awareness, also known as the vast bell curve of karma.
That's true.
Oh, that's true.
So on the 30th, I'm probably going to do the same thing I did last year and watch Ohio State live. Ohio State versus Michigan live, November 30th.
Yeah.
It'll be early because it starts at noon.
That's on
Eastern
a Saturday.
Time. Yeah. So just like last year I ended up doing the Ohio State game, which was like 4 hours, and then I took a break, and then I did DP for 2 hours after that.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
That's a lot of streaming.
Man.
And how we've been asking for maybe a year now to use our efforts to shorten the karmic cycles, at least for the tails of the bell curve.
Everything she says that I hear is nonsense to me.
That's
The
true.
people at the upper end of the bell curve and the people at the lower end of the bell curve to attempt to
These women are crazy.
on-stick the rebellion to spirit and the resistance to doing what we're actually supposed to be doing,
That's true.
That's true.
which is in place really stock for
I kind of know when it's coming, too.
Yeah, I know.
I kind of can see when it's on its way.
humanity, and not just humanity, but
That's true.
humanity is the species with the destructive capability
Now, well, no,
right now.
now.
You okay?
That's true.
So
Yep.
humanity is the one
Yeah,
that
you knew it
matters
was
right
coming.
now in terms of implementing some karmic feedback cycles that are actually effective.
Now.
And somebody's showing how recently, meaning in the past 3 months probably, that there's been discussion from wiser minds above, from the godly presences and angels responsible for planet Earth, about how something slightly less than 2% of it
It's
probably
coming.
is humanity
Yeah,
on
it's about
planet
almost
Earth,
there.
slightly less than
As soon as she finishes
2%
this
in
sentence.
pre-birth planning asked for instant karma, and their guardian angels agreed to do the work that it takes to provide
Now.
that karmic
Yep,
feedback
I got it right
in
there.
During
real
the life.
time.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's ongoing, and there are those presences, and they do receive
These
their
chicks are
karmic
just
feedback.
weird, man. They're just fucking weird.
I wonder if they have neighbors that see them outside doing this.
Probably. And they're probably saying, that's true.
They're from Florida.
She does have smooth armpits, though, man.
Okay.
Somebody pointed it out in the chat room.
Okay. She must regularly shave them.
Well, she knows she's gonna be on video doing this shit, so she's taking care of it, man. I wonder if the carpets match the pits. I don't know.
I don't know. Send her an email. She'll be like, that's true.
That's true. Oh my god, my leg hurt a little bit right there when I moved it.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I got this big ass goddamn boot on. It's fucking weird, and I'm getting used. I'm trying to get used to walking in it. But yesterday, when I got back into my town, I went into the grocery store and I almost fell walking on this motherfucker because I'm not used to it.
That's weird. Yeah, I had a
true.
broken leg when I was a kid, like an actual broken leg,
Yeah.
and I had a cast up to my hip for like 6 months. It was such a pain in the ass to get around
Yeah.
using
And
crutches.
the thing of it is, opiates make me itch. I don't know if opiates
Oh,
make
me
you
too.
itch.
Oh, yeah. Actually, when I got injured, when I got my leg broken, I was like in the 6th grade. I remember when they gave me a morphine drip, and I was so itchy. I thought I was having an allergic reaction, but it was just. But you don't get a rash. You just feel itchy. There's no
Itchy,
actual
yeah, you
like,
just feel
skin
itchy. Yeah.
irritation.
Like right now, I'm trying to reach in this fucking boot and scratch my leg, but it's hard to get in there. I'm itchy as fuck. And your nose gets real itchy when you take opiates. Yeah, your nose be tweaking like a bewitched bitch. Can we move on? Because these people are boring, Ben.
If you want me to move on, yeah, we'll do that.
I
How
don't
about
like
an
these
even more
bitches.
boring
Oh,
person?
Wild Bill for America, greatest man alive.
A few years ago, a story came out about a young man who got a date with a pretty girl, and wanting to impress this young lady,
His name was definitely not Wild Bill.
took her to the zoo, which is a pretty good place for a first date. And wanting to impress this young lady, he climbed into the bear enclosure. And in the bear enclosure was a big old fat black bear who'd been there for years and just ignored this kid. The kid walked around the bear, and when the bear continued to ignore him,
I'm
he
sorry,
hauled
wait a
off and
minute.
kicked the bear.
He's talking about bears. As soon as you start talking about, I start thinking about, you know who Tracy Smothers is, right? The wrestler.
No, I'm not familiar.
Oh shit, he was in ECW for a while. He wrestled in Smoky Mountain. He was the champion of Smoky Mountain for a while.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, he actually wrestled bears.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. That's like an old
Yeah.
Carney thing. Pretty sure.
Yeah, he used,
Oh, you know, Bruno Sammartino wrestled like a gorilla or something back in the day, or like a orangutan or something.
Something like that. Yeah, I kind of. But the reason I was just watching a shoot interview. Do you ever watch the Hannibal TV? The Hannibal.
Yeah,
he's
sometimes.
a wrestler.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he does a lot of full.
He's the wrestler that got hepatitis from Abdullah the Butcher.
Sure was. Yep. Because that Abdullah the Butcher cut him with the same razor he cut himself
She's got
with,
nice boobs
and
from
gave
what
him.
It looks like, but I don't think she's that attractive. Not even for a white girl.
Who said that? I mean, you know, to each their own. Some people like her. It was
I don't think
Allagass.
she's bad looking. She's just
Allagass.
fucking strange. I don't think she's bad looking.
Thanks for the contribution, by the way, too, guys. I'm gonna keep streaming. I'm hoping that by the time we hit the 2-hour mark, we're like 25% of our goal. If we can do that,
yeah.
If we can do
I tell you
that,
what. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll go on X. I told you 2 hours, but I will go 3 hours if somebody buys me a birthday gift. I'm just saying.
And the testicles, which livened things up considerably. Later, as he was being patched up in the emergency room, the young man waxed philosophical. He thought for a minute and said, I don't know why I did that. And that pretty much explains the majority of the Antifa knuckleheads.
Antifa?
The Antifa?
Antifa. What a dumb way of saying it. No one says it like that.
I've never heard anyone say it like that.
Young and dumb,
Antifa.
looking for adventure, trying to impress their knucklehead friends, and stupidly following the directions of hardcore Gestapo militants. Well, the knuckleheads of Antifa are kicking the American bear, and the bear's about to bite.
Quit saying it that way.
Millions of angry Americans, sick of watching their country ravaged by the insanity of militant liberals, are getting ready to hit the streets and go face to face.
This is a
with
test donation for $50.
Yes!
That's good. I bet that was PT Ham.
It was. Thank you, PT Ham. And yeah, now we're almost at 25%.
There you
So
go.
that means that once we hit 25%, after the 2-hour mark, we're going at least another hour after that. Like, Pimpmunk.
Well, you are. Nobody's gave me a birthday present yet.
PT Ham is probably getting you a birthday present right now.
Well,
I don't
if
know.
they want me to
I don't
go,
wanna
if they
make
want me on
promises
for an
on his
extra,
behalf.
yeah, but third hour. If you want me on for the third, because I'm only going 3 hours is the most I'm going though, because I got a big show to do tomorrow, so I got to plan for it. But yeah, yeah.
Screaming punks of Antifa. We have to be the ones
I
to do
hate
it.
that he says Antifa.
Antifa needs to be challenged. And if they don't back down, then the American
worst
people
way to
need to
say it.
back them down. As I said in Antifa Showdown 101, we all have the legal authority to use reasonable force to stop a crime in progress.
Some person gave DP this crazy donation, like this random donation. I guess they made a bunch of money somewhere and just gave us a ton of it, like randomly.
You go to
the other
confront
day.
Antifa.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it was on the first show of the week, and it got us to like 60% of the goal.
Though, have a message for America. There will be lots of cameras there. So have posters and signs that celebrate decency and American heritage. And always back your statements with scripture. This nation was founded
that
to
backs
be a
everything
nation
up.
under God.
Right.
And the
Actually makes
scriptures
sense.
speak to the
Yep.
hearts of people a whole lot better than your
Scripture, that's all I needed.
Scripture.
If you argue with me just bring up scripture. I'll admit that you're totally right, no matter what.
opinion or mine. Now, the next video I come out with is about the proper use of guns when dealing with Antifa types, so be watching for that. This is Wild Bill for America.
Antifa.
Thanks for watching, and America bless, God. Again.
Again. Yeah. He always has that little, like, smirk on his face. He thinks
He
that
does.
line, the America bless God again, is, like, the greatest thing he
Clever.
ever came up with.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Look at him. I want to just punch him in his face.
Check this out. This is Von Helton contradicting himself.
But let's take another example. Okay, they're out there saying that I claim to be the Punisher. No. That's not what I said at all. That's not what I said at all. They chopped up the fucking video. Because if you go back and listen to the original video, the original unedited video.
Look, his thing literally says the Punisher.
But your video, your little banner.
You hear Brett Keane.
There's the James Paul Von Helton, the Punisher.
I know that, and that's.
Yeah, we see.
There you go.
That's called parody.
Yes,
that's called parody. That's called owning that shit and turning it around and saying, "Guess what? I'm laughing at you."
Yes. Well, the thing of it is, here's the thing.
Who are the people that used to sit around and Google? Yes, anonymous. Who did it? It's Missy Ann. Thank you so much, Missy Ann. That was so nice.
I love her.
Oh yeah.
Missy Ann's cool. She's a good person. She's become a regular one of my regular viewers. She's pretty.
Yeah. She's always around in all the streams and everything. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's cool people. She's cool people.
But yeah, who sat around in Google Hangouts for hours with Von Helton and Brett Keane? How little do you have to have going on in your life for that to happen?
I don't even fucking know. There's no way I could have sat more than an hour with him, but that's just me.
I've never actually claimed that. What I claimed in the original video is to be a real life interpretation.
Is that Brian? That's Brian.
Fictitious.
That's my buddy Brian.
That guy right there?
Yeah, I don't know why he's fucking in this hangout, but he's an intelligent motherfucker. He's British.
This is old. This is probably from like 6-7 years ago. But yeah, I was just making fun of him. I'm like, what? You got to be a fucking loser to be in a hangout.
Now Brian's a fucking awesome person. He's a genius, man. He's smart as hell. I love Brian. He's awesome. That's what, like you said,
I've never claimed to actually. In fact, I even said in one video the Prank Castle is a work of fiction. I already know he's a work of fiction. Blah blah blah. I mean, I bent over fucking backwards to explain why I say what I say. But see, they cut that part out of the fucking hate video. And so when they post their little hate video, Von Helton is a Punisher, Von Helton is a vampire, Von Helton is a terrorist, Von Helton is vigilante, Von Helton is this, Von Helton is that. But see,
relax, calm down, 6 in the morning.
Yeah, and again, this brings us straight back.
Someone in the chat just said you got to disable profanity filters. Yeah, I already did that. I'm having the same problem on 2 totally different accounts for some reason. That's already done. I've never had profanity filters on.
Profanity.
Yeah, I've never had that on. I'll go double check right now. And let's see. Nope. Yeah, there's no profanity filter on. And I've never changed that. It used to work, and now all of a sudden it doesn't work. It doesn't display names.
I can't believe I didn't recognize Brian right off the bat. I fuck out with Brian so many times.
To what I can see quite clearly as being the sport of baiting Von Helton.
Right.
Because all it would take, even though we've been chatting, for the last couple of hours, I'm sure if I was to do a video chopping up your stuff in the spirit of fun, you would possibly have a similar reaction to it if it were not for the fact that we've discussed it and you know that I'm putting it up as a lampoon parody.
Legions of fucking Muslim terrorists want me dead. But yet now...
No, they don't... Okay. I think this is where he claims that he's the Punisher.
One of them has shown up on my door.
Somebody bought my dad a t-shirt off my wish list, so I guess I'll go a third hour.
All right.
I don't want to.
We haven't even hit the end of the second hour yet, too. So.
What do you think that is, man?
Of course you want to. You love these people. What? Of course you want to.
Not really.
You think it could be because they got word that Von Helton really was the fucking Punisher, and that he really did kick the shit out of a lot of gangbangers and a lot of terrorist groups? But let's
Somebody
take
should have
another
bought me the iPad Minis. What they should have bought.
See, this guy, your buddy here, seems duped by Von Helton here, believing that trolls just edited him saying that he was the Punisher.
But this was years ago, though, so it's before, you
saying
know.
that I claim to be the Punisher. No. That's not what I said at all.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Does that make any fucking sense to you? Does it? Does it make any sense to you at all?
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Huh? Does that make... They'll let a Somali terrorist into their fucking country, but they won't let the Punisher in to stop the terrorist.
Yeah, see, he's complaining about how he didn't get to cross the Canadian border, and he's like, yeah, because I'm the Punisher, they won't even let me in.
And that's something. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. So apparently Canada loves Somali terrorists, but doesn't love the people that try to stop the terrorists.
Somali terrorists.
And apparently that...
I mean, the United States let tons of Somalis in, too. There was a Somali refugee crisis. There's a ton that live in the Great Lakes area. There's a ton in Minnesota, and there's a ton in Ohio, too. Those are the two largest Somali populations in the United States.
Is Canada's official policy. Until I hear from Canada's government, that must be Canada's official policy. Is, oh, we'll let Somali terrorists into our country.
They're not. They let Somalis into their country, but if they're terrorists and they know that they're terrorists, they're not going to let them in. That's dumb as fuck.
It is dumb as fuck.
With AK-47s, RPGs, and mortars. But if the Punisher wants to come into Canada unarmed, oh, well, we can't let him in.
You must have a rap sheet if they're not letting you in. Oh, either that or you didn't have proper ID, like a passport. I mean, if you've ever had a DUI, you could be banned for life from Canada. I've seen people get banned from Canada because they had a DUI, like 20 years ago.
Because he might harm our precious terrorists that we want to cultivate.
Yeah, Canada. Canada's cultivating terrorism. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life. We should be thankful that we have a country like Canada bordering us to the north. Because, almost nothing bad ever comes from there. Like, we already got, the whole shit show that's going on our southern border. So, at least we don't have to worry about it coming from north and south. We've got a pretty stable, sane country to the north of us, and you don't see Canadians trying to sneak across the border to find work in the United States. There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
You think I'm kidding, right? You think I'm joking? What do you think the first thing out of that lady cop's mouth was? Well, you look like the Punisher. Do you have guns? That was the first thing out of her mouth. She knew who I was. She knew.
You told the customs agent that you were the Punisher? Did I miss that? Of course they're not going to let you in. You tell them you're the Punisher, they'll be like, this person's crazy. They don't have to let you in at all. You have no right to enter their country without their approval. So
exactly who the fuck I was. She knew exactly who the fuck I was.
How would people know who you are? Like, how would people know?
Because he's Von fucking Helton, the Punisher, Ben.
You can't miss a big fucking white skull on my chest.
No. He actually went around dressed like the Punisher. He wore like the Punisher skull, like the costume.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta have guns. No,
he's the Punisher,
actually, I
man.
use the terrorist guns. I don't need to use...
Oh, yeah. You know what? He doesn't even need guns. He doesn't need to carry guns because he just disarms terrorists, takes their gun from them. So he walks into any situation unarmed, completely unarmed.
My guns. I can use their guns.
I like how he's talking this big game. He's such a badass. He can walk into a gunfight totally unarmed. And not only win, but win by taking the other person's guns away from them.
Because he's the motherfucking Punisher, man.
Of course she knew who I was. Fuck yes, she knew. Do I look like the Punisher? I more than look like the Punisher.
No, the Punisher has a full set of teeth. He's in shape.
No, that's the fake version, Ben. This is the real Punisher here.
Oh, the real Punisher doesn't do shit. He doesn't do any of the actual stuff the comic book Punisher does. I get it.
The
now.
comic book, yeah, it's like those 10-cent novels about Billy the Kid shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the real Punisher right here. This is him. This is it. Just he's protecting us.
Yeah, the Somali terrorists. It's okay for those same police officers there at the border, Canadian border, to allow Somali terrorists to walk right on by. But if you're the Punisher, you get...
He's just like, he's equating Somali with terrorists. That's what he's doing.
Detained.
Well,
You
it's
get
because they
stopped.
are, Ben.
Oh, well, we need to see your guns. Why ain't packing any guns? Well, we need to see them anyway. And they x-rayed all my baggage. They x-rayed everything. They even x-rayed me, for fuck's sake. No guns.
Yeah.
No guns, but we see a little bit of scoliosis.
Okay, and I'm sitting here watching ex-convicts. I'm sitting here watching people with prison tats all up and down their arms. They're walking right on by. I'm seeing Somali terrorists walking right on.
I mean, if they're Canadian citizens, they are going to just walk on by because they don't need permission to enter their own country.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense if they're harassing the Punisher and letting these other people get back. I mean,
I'm seeing Muslim terrorists walking right on by. I'm seeing fucking people that look like fucking Nazi skinheads. They're walking right on by. Nobody gets stopped but the Punisher.
People that just have their head shaved, they look like Nazi skinheads.
Gee, I wonder why that is, Canada. I wonder why that is.
yes, Colton, I am.
I've
said it. I'm high on pain pills, Colton. Yes.
Yeah, that's why it's the super totally awesome fun time stream. This isn't even a numbered episode of Tap. We're doing a super totally awesome fun time stream for right now. Yeah. And you should like this super totally awesome fun time stream.
Yes, and you should suck my penis.
Cultivate our diversity by having Nazi skinheads,
Once I gotta mute.
terrorists, Somali terrorists, and fucking ex-cons that want to kill and rape and pillage. But if we want the Punisher, no, can't have him in Canada.
Yeah, because we hear about the epidemic of rape and terrorism in Canada, right?
Yeah. Well, I can only go another hour because dude's gonna come in here and he's doing my walls. Tomorrow you'll see that my walls are gonna look like brick walls tomorrow because I'm changing up. I'm gonna look more professional up in this bitch.
No, can't have him in Canada. He might be a dangerous influence. God damn it! Right, Canada? Isn't that right, Canada? He might be a dangerous influence to our people, so we can't let him in the border.
I love the Punisher. He's
fucking hilarious. I'm sitting here watching him. Go by. I'm sitting here watching
and
him
they're
go
harassing
by.
the Punisher, and he's sitting there watching criminals walk by into Canada, and they harass the Punisher. This shit ain't right, man.
Cons, terrorists of every flavor you can think of, people with criminal records, man, because you can see the prison tats right on their arms. They're walking right on by. You know, nothing said. Not one word said, man. Not one word.
Not one.
But if you're the Punisher and you want to stop crime and you want to do good to people and you want to help people, you want to save lives.
May be yellow, but at least I have some.
Yeah.
Oh, my teeth aren't pearly white either. You know, like that was T. Roberts 44. And by the way, I went in and totally disabled all types of filtering just to see what was going on, and it's still doing the anonymous thing. So I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if anyone else is having this same issue or not, but I guess I might have to email Streamlabs, which I hate. I hate like reaching out to places to like solve issues, but it's definitely not account specific because I'm having the same problem on both accounts, and it's been happening for about a week now.
Oh, you're not allowed in Canada.
No,
it's true. It's true. It's absolutely fucking true.
There's a reason why he's not allowed in Canada.
Because he's the Punisher.
Either he said some really dumb shit, like that he's the Punisher. No. That's definitely one.
No, that's not dumb. He is the Punisher, man.
When you cross an international border, you don't answer anything. You don't tell them anything more than the specific answer to their question. So they'll ask like why you're coming. I usually just say I'm on vacation, And if they're like, what are you going to do? I'll be like, oh, I'll go to the museum. I'll go to, I'll name some landmarks or whatever. And then they ask how long you're going to stay. And I don't lie, and it's usually that easy.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll ask if you have they'll ask to see your ticket back home. Sometimes they'll pull that, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Paris, right there in Toronto, with AK-47s,
There's definitely been more terrorist attacks in the U.S. than in Canada.
RPGs, and mortars. But if I want to come into Canada to go to Toronto to stop them, I'm the bad guy.
Yep.
That is almost a direct quote.
There's no fucking way. You wanted to go to Canada to stop terrorism. There's no way that's true.
From Canada.
This man's saying the truth, Ben.
From the Canadian Border Authority. That is almost a direct quote. It's fucking hilarious. I think it's funny. It
doesn't seem like you think it's funny. You're not laughing.
Yeah, you're not
bitching about
laughing or
it.
nothing there, Punisher. You're not laughing.
Funny. I want to see the Canadian Border Authority get out there with their little 45 and take on RPGs and AK-47s. You guys just charge right out there, motherfuckers, and maybe I'll follow you. Maybe.
What is he even talking about?
He's talking about taking down the terrorists like he does every day, Ben. He is the Punisher. He destroys bad guys and protect us, and they're stopping him from going into the country, and he's angry now, and he may not even protect them when the people with the terrorist guns come in. He's pissed off, Ben.
There's a bunch of ISIS and Al Qaeda up in Canada. It's basically, it's basically Syria at this point. There's just Muslims battling each other everywhere.
And then they're going to stop a hero from coming into the country to help them. They're stopping the hero, Ben.
Karate Kyle.
But let's take another example. Okay, they're out there saying that I claim to be the Punisher. No. That's not what I said at all.
You say I'm not the Punisher? Fuck you. I've been the Punisher. I was the Punisher before Punisher was ever famous. Before anybody even knew who the fuck the Punisher was. I was the Punisher.
Hold on. No, the timing does not work out right for that, because I'm pretty sure Von Helton was a kid when the Punisher comic books first came out.
Well, he was doing it when he was a kid, Ben. He was a hero when he was a child. He was whooping ass and taking names and saving people at 9. He's a fucking hero, Ben.
Let's see here.
Why are you hating on a fucking hero?
Punisher came out in 1974. How old is Von Helton?
He's older than that because he's got to be 50 something, right? 60.
Sure. I mean, let's see.
He's a national treasure, man.
Von Helton was a little kid when the Punisher comics came out.
He was a badass little kid, man.
They didn't base the Punisher comics on Von Helton.
I don't know why you hating on the Punisher.
I've been beat up, I've been stabbed, I've been shot at, I've been fucking hung on a hook and left to die.
Damn, it's like my life.
Dumbasses, what the fuck are you doing? Have you been out in the street? Fuck no.
Yep.
Listen to him talk such a big game.
Hiding behind your goddamn computer. You don't even have the fucking guts to cam the fuck up and face me face to face.
Yeah, you fucking fucker.
Dumbasses. You don't fucking know me.
You got a little sass to him right now. He looks sassy.
Fucking drug lords and shit. Arizona, Florida, Maine, North Carolina.
Why is he just trying to see how many states he can name?
Pennsylvania, North Dakota.
Absolutely.
I've been all over this fucking country. My parents don't even know half the shit I've done.
That's right. The parents don't even know. He's a fucking hero.
Which is amazing because you still live right near them. They should know it all.
But real heroes don't let everybody know. They're not in it for.
Not all heroes wear capes. And the Punisher didn't wear capes, so there you go.
Exactly. And he's not in it for the acknowledgement. He doesn't want his parents to know and stuff. He's a true fucking hero. He's a national treasure. We need to stop picking on Von Helton. He is the Punisher.
I saw someone in the chat say that the Seattle Sounders won the MLS Cup. Yeah, I knew it. I mean, I do like Canada, but we fucking destroyed them today in soccer.
Fuck Canada. I hate Canada. I hope Canada gets hemorrhoids.
You know, I told my parents, I said, I'm looking for a good woman, which was the truth. But in the process of looking for a good woman, I also did my...
There's probably so many drunk-ass people in downtown Seattle right now because of
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
part, too.
Someone said soccer is a fake sport. It's like the most popular sport in the world, hands down.
It is the most, yeah. It's the most, but yeah, it is definitely the most popular sport. But it does suck.
Yeah, you know, I live 20 minutes from downtown Seattle, and I don't know if I would want to go down there. You know, whatever. I don't know. I went to a Seahawks game the other day, and it was crazy down there. So I bet it's crazy because they just won the championship.
Because those bitches took my children's lives, and they need to fucking pay.
Yep, they do need to pay. $18.73.
You're right. Frank Castle is a work of fiction. I'm not.
Exactly, that's what I'm
you
saying.
need to get that through your fucking head.
Get through the head.
Dumbasses.
You dumbass motherfucker.
Anyway. You know, I
He's so
faced
stupid.
down.
He is
my
so
enemies.
goddamn stupid, man.
You know, I've had my killer
I've been
come right
fucking
into my
around with
fucking
that, man.
house,
He's
and
so
I'm sitting there talking to a man who was...
I'm looking at the score, 3-1. Damn. That's a good. I mean, 3 goals in a soccer game.
coming
That's
to
actually
kill
good.
me. And I'm sitting there dialoguing with him. My parents is in there packing shit, and I'm sitting there dialoguing with a man who come to my house to kill me.
I'll be right back. All right.
All right. Go ahead, man. I'm going to talk to chat. Hello, chat rooms. However do you do? Pimpmunk love you. I love you from the bottom of my beating heart. I truly do. Let's see. Egghead is in the other chat. I can't really read the other chat because of my bad eyeballs. So I have to read the poor chat room. Hey Missy Ann, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Let me tell you now. Pimpmunk up in this motherfucker now, doing things that you never want to do now, cause I'm playing with my balls, playing with my meat. Oh, give me pussy, let me eat, lick. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm high as hell. Y'all need to buy more gifts though. Need to buy some more gifts for Pimpmunk. You know, because Pimpmunk's birthday this month. 28 days of Pimp. Also, make sure you check out tomorrow's Morning Wood, because Rucka Ali will be on there. Rucka Ali gonna be on the Morning Wood tomorrow, y'all. And Jeff Holiday also will be there. So make sure you go over to the Morning Wood in the morning. Check out Rucka on the show. It's gonna be a good show. And yeah. Make love to me, Pimpy. I'll make love to you. What time is the Morning Wood? The Morning Wood is 11 a.m. Eastern time every day, Monday through Thursday. Then, you know, Monday through Thursday, 4 days a week. But yeah, tomorrow's show, Rucka Ali will be on. So yeah, looking forward to that. Make sure you check and go buy me a gift right now. Do it. And send me some money. Cause Pim working too. Pim needs some goddamn money. I'm broke, motherfucker. Y'all need some money. I'm hurt. I'm wearing a goddamn fucking walking boot. And yeah, Red Eye's gonna be on there tomorrow too. It's been a while since it's been on the show. Anyways. Shield, baby, I am. Lighting up a cigarette. A cigarette! Make love to me, baby. Make love to me, yeah. Leg on my third testicle. Oh, yeah. Smoke weed every day. Smoking the weed. And if PT Ham's still watching, PT, you're no longer in the lead for that box because, Landon's got like 320 now, and you're like 280. So, yeah, you're losing the pimp box. I'm looking at things. I'm looking at the things that need to be looked at. Anyways, babies. My little babies, glad you got your meds. Yeah, me too. Especially right now because I'm on them fucking pain pills. I got them pain pills up in my body.
Damn pills. Them peels. I had to go to the bathroom and grab some food.
You're not gonna sleep in tomorrow, Luna. You're gonna be on time tomorrow, Luna. Anyways, like to stream if you're a sweet boy guy. Yeah, like to stream if you're a sweet boy guy.
Yeah, and we'll play some more videos in a minute here. We're just gonna chill though, for a second.
We're gonna talk about penis.
You're slurping the shit out of that cup.
Yeah, man, I'm at the bottom. I need more drink.
Some purple drink.
Purple drink. You know what? I'm going back through and watching old shows that I've watched before. Like right now, I'm watching The Office again. Yeah, I just got
the
through
US
watching
version, right?
The what? Yeah, the U.S. version, which I love the U.K. version too. The original Office, the UK version. But now, you know, a lot of times when we redo shows, same like when British redoes American shows, and America, we fuck it up. But there's two shows that America has done from UK shows, and they've done it right on the money, and that was The Office, and that is Shameless.
I've never seen Shameless.
I actually think the American version of Shameless is better than the UK version. And I've watched both. So, but The Office, I think, stood up and did a good job in the U.S. version. It really did. And I just got through watching Parks and Recreations too, which I love. Which I actually like Parks and Rec better than I did The Office. I'll be honest with you.
I liked Ricky Gervais on The Office.
You liked what now?
Ricky Gervais. He was the.
Oh yeah.
He was the
Ricky
boss
Gervais.
on the UK Office.
But now, what's his name? Did a fucking fantastic
Carell?
job. Steve Carell. What is his name? Steve Carell? Whatever his name is.
Steve Carell.
Yeah, he did an amazing job. And
The 30-year-old
I like the whole. I
version.
think the cast was spot on in the
40-year-old
Office.
version. Remember 40-year-old version?
Fucking amazing, dude. It was a great movie. It was a fucking hilarious movie. Yeah. Steve Carell can do a good job. Now, he's had some bad movies, but that was a good one. That was a good one.
Someone said I tried to watch The Office, but it wasn't funny. It's like cringe funny. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. It's supposed to be, yeah. Steve Carell is in that. He's supposed to be like really, and he pulled it off so well. He was cringy as
I gotta
fuck,
let my dog
especially
out
those first couple seasons. The first, you know, after I think like the third season, they started kind of making him a little bit less cringier, and started making, you know, he started becoming a more lovable. Which I think he's a lovable character anyway. And if you don't think it's funny, then you know that you're stupid. But one of the greatest shows, the show that started that kind of shit, and then people, you know, like it's supposed to be a camera crew there. To me, the best one ever is the Trailer Park Boys. The Trailer Park Boys is one of the greatest shows in history. If you don't like the Trailer Park Boys, then I don't want to be your friend. I'm just going to tell you, I do not want to be your friend if you don't like the Trailer Park Boys. I'm just saying, if you're not a Trailer Park Boy fan, then just walk away from me and we'll never have a conversation because you are stupid and you're not worth my time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? You're just saying know what I'm saying too much, you know what I'm saying? But I honestly do. I think that is what the Trailer Park Boys is one of the best shows ever in the history of fucking shows. And I love, you know, and chat room. Tell me who's your favorite character from the Trailer Park Boys? You know, most people pick Bubbles, which I love Bubbles, but Ricky makes the show to me, man. Ricky is the show. But I like Leahy. Mr. Leahy's was amazing. May he rest in peace. He passed away, and that was a sad. I love Leahy though, but yeah, all the characters were spot on. But I love Bubbles. The early J-Rock, yeah, absolutely. Early J-Rock was fun. Did you ever watch Trailer Park Boys, man?
Only a little bit.
Oh, we're not friends now. We can't be friends, man.
I don't watch a lot of shit now either. So
yeah, but we can't be friends because you don't watch Trailer Park Boys, man.
I just don't watch it.
You just destroyed our relationship with one sentence.
All right, fuck the Trailer Park Boys then.
Oh God, man,
They're
I'm gonna
trash.
kill you dead. I'm gonna come to your house and burn a cross in your front yard.
I mean, I'm just gonna double down on it now. Worst show ever.
Man, fuck Ben, come on now. Seriously, Ben, come on, Ben. Now, what the fuck you eating, Ben? You eating pizza?
Yeah.
Pizza eating motherfucker. I'm so fucking high, dude. It seems like I'm getting higher, dude. I hadn't touched anything else. Yeah. I just got a notification. Somebody subscribed to me on YouTube. What the fuck? I ain't got a notification like that in years. What the hell?
What did you get?
A notification says some dude subscribed to me.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know I was even signed up for that shit. That's weird. Hey, hi, Pimp is hilarious, said Missy Ann. I'm always hilarious. I don't have to be high to be, but I'm high a lot of times. Y'all don't even realize
it. Don't give away all your secrets.
Anyways, Pimp has Alzheimer's.
You got the old timers.
Old timers disease. Maybe I do forget a lot of shit, man.
All right, let's take a look at this.
There you go. See,
Billy always makes faces like that when I've never seen him take like just a normal picture. He's always like, or something like that. Always.
Look at that shit though. Tell me they don't look alike right now. Good God Almighty. I told that Billy is turning into Chris Chan. As he loses weight, he's becoming Chris Chan.
God, that's terrible.
But it's true.
I mean, there's like maybe a slight resemblance. I don't know.
No, they look alike.
You say that about other people though too.
They're brothers and sisters.
They're brothers and sisters. Yeah, they all live at the Sonichu headquarters, the Chandler estate.
Chris Chan just found out he had a sister.
Oh my God! Someone like photoshopped Billy's face onto Chris Chan.
It looks the same to me. That's pretty good though. I like that. You got to use that a lot on DP, man. You got to. That's got to be your next DP thumbnail right there, Ben. That's got to be it, man. That's got to be it. That's fucking awesome. And fuck you, Billy the Pridge. I love
I'll be
Billy,
right back.
but
Gotta let my dog in.
Now Chris Chan. Goddamn, Ben just keeps getting up. So unfucking professional. He's so unprofessional. He just keeps getting up and shit. Yeah, that looks like Bandit. Yeah, man. Billy the Chan. That's it, Billy the Chan. Thank you for that $1 tip, whoever you were, anonymous. You just got, Billy the Chan. That's it. It's Billy the Chan, Ben.
It's beautiful. Fixed Soul
Billy
sent
the
that
Chan.
in.
You got a $1 tip there, Ben. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, it's Fixed Soul. Looks like.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, looks good. Yep, cool.
Yep, everybody's doing it now. Billy the Chan. That's it. It's Billy the Chan.
Billy the Chan.
Billy the Chan.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
But it's just happening. It's happening, Ben. It's happening. Young Bill Chan.
I can't.
Yeah. Missy Ann said you guys are awful. We didn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't. But you started it. You're the one who said that Chris Chan looked like Billy. I didn't say anything about that.
I just spoke the truth, man.
And
thank you for my new $5 Patreon. I appreciate that.
Oh man, my dog is driving me crazy. She's being very needy right now.
That why you keep getting up, Ben?
Yeah. I got up the first time because I had to go to the bathroom and I wanted to get food. And I think while I did that, I woke her up. And she woke up and she wanted to go out. So she barked for me to let her out. Then she barked to come back in, and now she's barking at me. Probably because she wants me to feed her.
Well, feed her, Ben.
Yeah. I'm gonna step out of the room in a minute here and do it.
I go feed her. I'll take care of these motherfuckers. Already been a half hour more. I got a half more hour on the show here. Ben eating pizza making me hungry. You know what, Ben? I want you to, if I do come back out to Seattle in January, which I probably won't, but if it works out, I do come out. I want you to take me to a good Chinese place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I want. I love Chinese food. Chinese food is my fucking favorite, dude.
There's other good Asian food here too. Like there's the
Thai food's good.
Mongolian hot pot, man.
I like Mongolian. Oh fuck yeah, Mongolian. Shit's good.
Yeah.
Man. Mongolian beef? I fucking love Mongolian beef.
All right. I'm going to go feed this fucking dog really quick because she keeps
Go
barking
feed
at
your
me.
dog, man. Now, we can talk, Chad. We can have some moments here. You and us. You and us. You and I. Us and I. Us and me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. But I love you people. I just want you to know. I do from the bottom of my heart. And I do... other than tap stuff, I do, want to thank everybody for, the support y'all give me and shit like that. Like when y'all got, a lot of you guys found out I was hurt, my foot and shit. I got a lot of messages and a lot of tweets and stuff like that. And I really appreciate that. I really do. And, my foot is fucked up right now. It's all jacked up and I've got a boot on and walking boot thing. So I do appreciate all this, the concern and stuff like that. It helped a lot, and I appreciate you. I should take a bus to Dallas, then have Egghead drive you the rest of the way. Yeah, I hear you. No, I don't have gout. That's not what I have, dude. But anyways, yeah. We need to see I need to see one more gift bought on my wish list, and a good one. There's some good gifts on there, man. Buy me a fucking gift, sons of bitches. Anyways. And this stream the whole car trip. Yeah, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I thought you were talking about something else. It's all good, Pimp. I'm just being random. Pimp, you're just being random. Well, that's okay, cool. I just wanted you guys to know that I do appreciate. I really do. It means a lot to know that you guys take the time out to say that you care and shit like that. I appreciate it. Luna's in the chat room. Luna's the most beautiful woman my eyes have ever laid upon. I adore her booty. I do.
You're gonna get me too'd someday.
I do what now?
You're gonna get me too'd someday.
Oh yeah, somebody's gonna me too me, and they're gonna rape me. Anyways, Pimp is going blind, y'all. No, I'm not. You're a pretty girl. Shut up. I'll slap you upside your fucking forehead with a ball sack.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
I said, oh, by the way, also another thing about me, the 15th, which is just coming up Friday, Hannibal and Monty has asked me to be on on Monty's birthday episode. And so I'm going to be the guest on there, and we're going to be discussing some shit and having fun. So I love those guys. Those are some of my favorite people right there. Yeah. Hannibal and Monty are really some of my favorite people. They're so good. They're talented. They're funny and kind people, too. They got good hearts and stuff.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. Yeah. Is Pimpmunk running for mayor? Why? Because no, I do. I took it when you was feeding your dog. I did take a moment to thank everybody. Because when a lot of people found out I was hurt, my foot and shit, I got a lot of messages and tweets and shit. And I was just thanking the people for that. Because it means a lot to like me and Ben, because Ben's went through surgery and got a lot. It means a lot to us guys that you care and shit. It really does.
Oh, we're going to have Hannibal and Monty on. And
yeah.
We're probably
they're black.
We're going to have them on with another guest who's also a black person.
G-Man?
No, we already did that one. We've got another one in the works.
Is it a shock or surprise or something?
we haven't officially said it yet, and we haven't technically sealed the deal on it yet, but it's in the works. And
Jesse Lee Peterson. Damn, that'd be fun. Put me on that episode.
It might be so the person who kicked me off of his episode tomorrow is asking to be on my episode.
No,
wow,
I didn't
Pimpmunk.
kick you off or rebooked you.
I would. Okay.
I rebooked you.
Okay.
There's reasons I can't say. But it's just reasons. I was overbooked.
I got kicked off, guys.
You didn't get kicked off, Ben. You know I'll play with it. You know I'll play with your anus. That got weird quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
Why did I do that? I made it weird, Ben.
Yeah.
Damn it. God damn it, Ben. Yeah. Ben offered me his anus. You all heard it. He said, Pimpmunk, take my anus. That's what he said. You all heard it. I don't even know who you are, some guy. I hate when people ask people this. I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck you are. Anyways, hopefully, yeah. I know my show's on early and shit, and I understand it, but it's no reason. My show's good. It needs more people watching.
It looks like Stan Lee. It's the corpse of Stan Lee that wants to be on your show.
Oh well, yeah. I'll talk to Stanley's corpse now. At first, one knew who you were. What? At first, no one knew who I was. What are you talking about?
I don't know what's going on there.
I don't either. I don't understand that shit. Wiki Joker Vids, how you doing, buddy? It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, I saw him around. Saw it around. People are asking to see the third nut.
Not right now. I'm always here, boys. We like Wicker Joker Vids, though. He's Wiki, not Wicker. Fuck him.
Did you call him a wicker?
I call him a wicker because he likes knickers. He's a knicker wicker dicker for sicker, man. I don't know what I'm saying. Ben, I need to stop talking. We need some news bloopers, Ben, or some...
I don't have news bloopers.
You have public freakouts?
No.
What do you have, Ben? What do you have?
I do have some JLP, though. Let's see.
Adrian is out of Virginia. Adrian, get it off your chest.
Adrian.
Hey, what's going on, Jesse?
All this well, Adrian. How you?
I do know what part of the reason why he talks kind of weird and his mouth moves weird is because he had a cleft palate.
Yeah, he got a fucking mashed in nose too.
Yeah, I don't know how he got that.
I've had better
He got
days.
punched.
Okay, I'm in the back of a van right now.
Yeah, just stay close to your phone.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, what are you doing in the back of a van?
Well, I'm working right now, but you know, I've listened to you for about 8 years, and I appreciate the time. And you know, at first I didn't like you. When I say I didn't like it, I just didn't understand what you were saying. I couldn't compromise or put it together. In other words,
I understand.
So I eventually started catching on and following just little steps that you would throw out, the little Scooby snacks, and I said, you know, I'm gonna try that. I forgave my mother. I forgave my father, which I never met. I was doing well. A couple of years back, I met a girl. I'm divorced. I have a son. We talked about that before a few years back now. But I was in a good place. I had my own place. I bought a new car. I went from pretty much living in a one-bedroom roommate apartment. Everything was going well. My son, I could see the happiness, the you know what, my dad's kicking butt because he saw me go from nothing to having our own place.
All right. I think that right now, Jesse Lee Peterson's people who work for him are now typing to him on his screen, telling him what to say. It looks like he's reading. This is how I think the show works.
Starting a small little business.
See how quiet? It's almost like he's not even paying attention.
Right.
and I fell into the trap of the woman. I moved in with a woman.
Wow.
Long story
Wow.
short.
God damn. He said,
Like that's
wow.
unheard of. Like that never happens.
Wow.
Kicked me out. I'm homeless now. But I'm working. But I've never stopped working. I have 3 jobs, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I would have really. I heard some of the guys talking today. I haven't listened to you in about maybe 2 years. And like you said, too much Jesse could be too bad for you, and I felt that way. So I branched off of you. But I saw how easily you can fall into that fallen state. It's so much easier to fall into the fallen state than it is to get out of it. It's so much more difficult. And I want these people to hear this, man, because, you know, for about 30 minutes, I pouted for 30 minutes to myself, not in front of the woman. I pouted to myself. I was thinking of other people to blame, and I heard your voice. I heard your voice through a commercial, and I said, "Why am I acting like a beta? I put myself in this situation. Call me a beta because I am a beta. I'm getting back out of it, but I never stopped working."
I saw one where he said Jesus was a beta, or like some guy described like the forgiving biblical Jesus, and he was like, "That Jesus a beta." So
I'm working 3 jobs now. I'm kicking butt. I should be in my place by January, in the place by January. I think I should save enough money by then, have a game plan. And I just want people to listen to my story because a lot of people mock you and they try to make fun of you and they say all this. And I think I always find it funny how they're not willing to give you a chance or give what you say a chance, and then gamble on themselves and give themselves a chance. Years back, I would have pouted, cried, begged for money, asked for money. I didn't ask anybody for anything. I said, you know what? I'm going to get myself out of this hole because I put myself in this hole. I made these decisions. And you know what's a little embarrassing, and I have to explain it to my son and you know, look him in the eye. I think that was the hardest part of everything. But he looked at me and he said, and he's only 5, and he says, "Dad, we never give up. We're going to be okay." And I said, "You're right about that, son." And I'm glad because it shows that I'm showing some leadership in him. Even though I've fallen back, we all take steps back. I believe that.
That's right.
And you know, I got to tell people, man, it's not about you trying to change them. It's about them trying to change themselves and believe in themselves. I think a lot of people that mock you don't believe in themselves, don't have the courage to look in the mirror and say I'm wrong or I'm not, or answer questions honestly.
I feel like Jesse Lee Peterson doesn't even need to be here for this to happen. He's hardly said anything at all.
Yeah.
You always say to know thyself. And I want people to know and use my example. Don't fall into these traps. You had a man just call right now, and I appreciate the time. Talking about he's married, he's having sex with a woman. The hardest thing to do is to say no to sex. It's one of the hardest things, not the hardest, but it's one of the hardest things to do, especially when it's in front of you and always there.
Right. For some people, that's not the hardest thing to do. Like Jared Genesis, it's not hard for him to not have sex.
No.
You
just
know,
does this. Well, nobody wants to fuck him.
I learned that MGTOW is just an incel in denial, usually.
Yeah, MGTOW's a bunch of fucking idiots. A bunch of people can't get laid and try to make excuses for it like they don't want to. No, you can't get laid, motherfucker. Shut up.
I had sex. It was a while back.
What the fuck's going on with my mic stand right now?
You
Okay.
see yourself doing it, and I saw myself doing it, and I said, wow, this is wrong. And I knew then that I needed to start shaping up. This was years back, but I'm saying how to shape up.
Damn, the callers took over his show, man.
Because you judge yourself, and you can honestly put yourself in a worse position by judging yourself.
Absolutely.
And you know what I mean? And I want to thank you, man, because you know, I didn't panic, I didn't stress. I'm not worried about it. I'm busting my butt to get myself back on it, and I'm going to do it. And I am. I know I am because I already know, I'm close to where I want to be at already. But you know, I wanted to share my story and get it off my chest and say that, you know, not all women are like that, obviously, and you know, but it takes a real man to recover from him being down and getting over things. And I appreciate all the wisdom you pass, and I vow to my son and to myself and to God, more importantly, that I will never allow myself to fall in that state again. That I will never allow myself to be manipulated into a position, into a situation that I don't want to be in.
Right on,
I want
man.
to thank you and thank God. And
Is that even words? I don't know, bro.
But Jesse Lee Peterson hardly said anything at all. He just listened to this guy talk. He didn't ask him any questions. He didn't really follow up on anything. He didn't lead the conversation. He literally just sat there and looked at his computer screen while the guy talked, and every now and then was like, beta.
All the wisdom you have passed on throughout my last 8 years, and
What's the wisdom? What have you learned?
I really hope other men hear my testimony and understand that you got to blame yourself for the positions you're in, the situations you're in. It's nobody's fault. It's not the cops, not the black man, it's not the white man. It's yourself. Look, like Michael Jackson said, look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
I
Amazing.
appreciate that. Yeah, and it is amazing. I'm happy as can be, buddy, and I appreciate it. And thank you so much for everything you do, and you take care of yourself, sir.
You too, man. Amazing call. Amen, amen, amen. Thank you, buddy. That's amazing.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's amazing. That's all I need to say.
Is it amazing?
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. Amazing. He's a black man with a squish nose.
Hey guys.
Oh goddamn.
What's going on? Life is rough for the queen. So I was just sitting here like everyone's like throwing a party down there and everything and
a party where?
Celebrating and I go around a lot like just thinking, sometimes I know a lot of times, look, I'm all awkward, like talking about I'm scratching my neck. Remember yesterday, it was like literally just yesterday in one of my videos yesterday, I was like, I've been in the wilderness so long, I've turned into like a cave, a wild animal. I've turned into like a lion, and I said, that's why my name's Jane and he's Jesus Tarzan. And,
It's
I was
hard to
joking around
believe
about that.
this chick used to be so fucking famous.
Yeah, she was famous. She had like a record deal. She had TV
Yeah.
shows. She modeled. Yeah.
But I literally called myself Jane back in my Hollywood days. Y'all remember? And that was one of my aliases was Jane. So since this world is created in my image,
Sounds like she's got some acid reflux going on or something.
there's that. I don't even know if there's a movie or what, but I know y'all know there's a Jane and Tarzan. And so today I was just
There's a Tarzan and Jane. Get it right, bitch.
I was just thinking about things.
Nobody says Jane
and I said, I told him, I said, this is just diaries, the princess diaries of the bride. And I told him, look, I'm scratching my legs like as I talk because I have.
She's on opiates right now, man.
Probably.
Like, I have all this like when I talk about him.
You know what? She's sad. It's sad because this chick is truly insane. She's.
Yeah, she's got little kids.
But sooner or later
Scared.
the world's gonna want to know everything about the bride and her husband and everything. But anyway, so I was like, I told my husband, I said, listen, I love you with all my heart. I do. I love you so much. But I don't want to cry every day. I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want to remember you too much because it hurts to remember you too much, even though I know you're here with me. But just know, and I told him, I said, I know that, just know that I love you. And, but I'm not gonna.
Why is she making a video about this?
Someone said she had a reality show in the 90s. No, it wasn't in the 90s. It was in the early 2000s. She was.
Yeah.
She was like one of the most popular people on MySpace, and
Yeah,
she was given, like, she got so famous from that she got a record deal and then a modeling contract, all that shit.
Then she came out as bisexual and all that shit.
She had a
this show.
bisexual reality dating show.
Yeah, she sure did.
It was called The Shot at Love.
Is she okay? So she's in this Jesus thing, which she's in a weird version of Christianity.
It's
Is
centered
she-
around her.
Yeah, it's all centered around. Is she against gays now? I don't know her stance on homosexuality now.
I just can't because it hurts me too much. And other people they won't understand it because they're not his wife. So of course they're always going to be like, oh, love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and all strength. Yes, that's true. But you'll never understand. You'll never understand how I feel.
Is she having a breakup with Jesus? Because she believes she's the wife of Jesus, and now she's talking about him like they're having a breakup or something.
And why I have to do things the way I do them. And so I said, but I know you're always with me, my love. So thank you for being with me always. But a part of me, I'm going to have to like step back a little bit because remembering you too much, it pains me every day. No.
So Jesus is, so Tila Tequila needs a little space from Jesus now. Things were getting too serious.
No matter what.
He went through her cell phone and everything.
Yeah.
Too much to think about you, to remember you and the way you loved me and kissed me and
hungry.
And our friendship and our time together. It just hurts too much. And so I'm going to have to just not remember it, if that's okay with you. But nevertheless, I know regardless of what I do, you're always going to back me up anyway. So thank you for that. And then he sent me that song called You Earned It. And he's like, I know, or something about, you knew our love would be tragic. So you try to pay it no mind. But girl, you're worth it. You deserve it. You know that song. I don't know, from The Weekend or whatever.
I don't know what song she's talking about.
Yeah, I don't
know. And he's like, you knew our love would be tragic. So you pay it. I don't even know how it goes. But
she's crazy and goddamn fuck, man. She's.
He's like, so you pay it no mind, So I'm like, and I start getting red because I'm like, yeah, I know, but I don't want to think about that right now. Excuse me, I'm gonna move past you, excuse me. So I went all day just pretending to kind of ignore him, and
She's talking really loud.
She is.
It's like she's yelling.
And then I'm just chilling. The kids are just chilling. They're outside playing, and Annabelle's chilling. And I sit down, and I'm just chilling, getting myself ready for
I think she's chilling. I think so, but I'm not sure.
Seems that way.
And then, this man drives me crazy. No matter
Is she
what.
talking
about Jesus?
Yes, she's talking about Jesus. Look at the crazy right there. That sums up her personality.
This
Dude,
is the
get
kind
him
of
away
thing
from
that
me.
Billy the
I
Chain
do.
would end up marrying him.
I'm like, I love you too much. I can't think about this. I have to move on. That's a Titanic. She's like, so my heart will go on and on. Because it's like, Leonardo died and Jesus died. He's alive again, but, he had to leave me and go
How
back to
did
his
she have a
father.
record deal? She can't sing.
'Cause it was horrible music. Very, very horrible music.
And I told him, I said, listen, I know you will come back for me. I know that. But until then, I can't do this every day because it hurts me too much. Y'all ever experience this kind of love? It's like, it's so, Romeo and Juliet's tragic. It's like the best love you ever had, but at the same time, you gotta be so separated. So I went about my day just like pretending not to think about him, because I'm like, and I get really red because I'm like, he'll pop up and say.
Well, actually, MySpace had its own record label back then, and I think she was actually on MySpace Records.
Oh.
It was weird how MySpace was a record label, but let's see.
Yeah. That's all it is now.
Yeah, see, this is an old picture of her, and I swear it's
Yeah,
the
look
same
how
person.
pretty she was.
It's the same person. It's
She
like
was
hard
so
to believe.
hot. She was so beautiful. She was, and it's probably a lot of makeup and stuff, but still, she was so pretty. She was a beautiful chick, and that shit happens. I mean, she's older now. She's crazy.
She wasn't on MySpace Records. She was on the Will.i.am music group, apparently.
Oh, Will.i.am who? Oh, whatever, dude. That motherfucker crazy. I don't know why anybody would sign her to a record.
Because she was popular and it sold records. She sold
Something to her, and I'm like, excuse me. And he's like, please. And he cries out to me. I said,
by the way, anybody can online. She had a nice set of titties, man.
Fake ones, yeah.
Yeah, she got a nice titty and little vagina. Looks all right. You know,
That's because
it's
she has
welcoming.
like sex tapes that are leaked out there. That's
Yeah,
why.
it's
down here, and then
vagina's
he,
very
he did
welcoming.
like this. Look when he popped up on the screen, and it started making me cry, so I had to turn it off. And I said, "Stop doing that to me! Just stop doing that to me!" And I told him, I said, "If you really love me, can you just set me free?" Oh.
What the fuck is wrong with her?
She's like,
The world said, "What? Why would you say that to Jesus?" And I said, "Well, it hurts so much. I was like, if you love me, can you just set me free from, just being connected to you like this? I mean, not connected to you, but just set me free, because I can't, it hurts so much to be tied together, being your twin flame like this." So, and then I sat here, and then he sent me this video right when I sent him that. Look, and I told y'all the other day, he says, "He's Tarzan, you're Jane." I was like, oh God, what did Jesus want to say to me? So I want y'all to see this. This is how me and Jesus are.
So Jesus, oh, okay. Is she just imagining all of this, or is there a troll like Gail has that she believes is Jesus, sending her romantic videos and shit?
This is how we were in real life also. My whole life, he and I have been like this all the time. So then today when I started thinking, I didn't even have to say anything out loud. I just started thinking those thoughts. And he came right into, he came up in here like, anyway, just I'm going to let y'all hear what he has to say.
Okay, I don't want to listen to this.
She's nuttier than the goddamn payday, man.
We had what we lost. And then, he had to go back to the Father. Because, I was with him. I've been with him this whole time. He's been with me, like, in the flesh, not only in the spirit. So it just feels like, kind of like Romeo and Juliet, that movie, like, in the end, she's like, if I can't
Yeah, the movie.
have him, or he's like, she's dead, I'm going to die too. And then she comes to life, and she realized, oh, gosh, she's dead. What did I do? And then so she's like, I'm not going to live either. So then they both just kill themselves.
That's not funny. That's tragic.
It is tragic.
It's a tragedy. It's wow.
And that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. So nobody will ever truly know. Look, when I talk, I get so like, I start scratching myself. I start like scratching.
She is really bad on pills.
She needs therapy or something.
She needs some help. She would, and she raising her daughters, and that bothers me.
Off my legs, like I start ripping out my hair, like.
Don't do that. Holy shit.
Anyways, so this is the love of Jesus Christ and me, his wife. It's like nothing else on this whole world. It's nothing else like it. But, so right when I told him that, then he pops up this movie, and he's telling me, like, can you hear me cry out to you? Please let me know you hear me. Please. He's like,
yeah, take your Seroquel. Oh, by the way, guys, I noticed that I got a new patron, too. Thanks for signing up. And if you guys want to become a patron, the link's in the description. This, like, tomorrow, I'm going to make the ending credits. So everyone who qualifies for that perk, I'll put you guys up in there.
crying out to me, telling me he's so lonely without me, like he's going to die without me. I'm his life. I'm his light. I'm the breath that he breathes. I'm his other half. Without me, he's like nothing, And here I am like, I know that, but I can't,
Wow, her eyes got so big.
She's seriously crazy.
It's very difficult. Not because I don't love him. I love him too much.
It's funny how she's breaking up with Jesus. Like a few months ago, she's like, yeah, me and Jesus, we're going to be together forever.
Well, that's how
be the
domestic
queen.
violent people speak.
Now she's
Jesus
breaking up with
whooping
Jesus.
her ass.
I'd rather be dead, so I'd rather go back to heaven right now. But we have work to do, so I said, listen.
That laugh is so weird.
We have work to do. I'm going to just have to, just think about you just, 50% of the time. Because 100% of me is just, I get consumed by, him and I. Those visions, that's me and him. That's me and Jesus. Summer love, that's all we ever do. That's all we ever do. That's all we've been doing says my whole life. Every time he kissed me, like the other song, he's like, everybody thinks they know, but they don't know. I've kissed those lips 1,000 times. He has. He's kissed my lips 1,000 times. And, now... So anyway, I just wanted to make that video. I know you can...
And this one dude made a video, her baby's dad made a video, and I was like, okay, I'll watch this and I'll get some kind of backstory on what the hell's going on with Tila Tequila. But he made a video and he was just as crazy.
Oh, fuck. Really?
He was basically talking about how she's not religious enough.
Damn.
Like, she's a poser religious person.
You see, I'm very flustered. So, obviously, I will never leave my husband, but, it hurts so bad sometimes because I was like, listen, I don't want to cry every day. Y'all see me crying and weeping over my love, the Shulamite woman in Songs of Solomon. It's all coming to pass in front of your eyes. She's like, have you seen my beloved?
She seems to be very manic.
Yeah, she's manic. She's fucking insane. Well, Ben, it's about that time, brother.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, because my uncle wants to do my walls, so I'm going to have to hop out.
Sure. Have a good night.
I just want to tell everybody thank you, and I love you guys, and keep on watching, because Ben's going to bring you more loving entertainment.
Yes, I'm going to do that.
He's going to do it. Anyways, bye.
Bye. Pimpmunk gone. Pimpmunk gone. Pimpmunk gone. Goodbye, Tila. Damn. Can't handle that. So, guys, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll stream a little bit longer. I don't know how much longer, but maybe, we'll see. Yeah. I'm just checking a few things here. Okay. So what's up? How's it going? Yeah, it was silent. I had to check a few things. See, that's the problem when it's just me, is if I get distracted by anything at all, it gets really quiet. Someone just said, I got unsubbed. What the fuck? Yeah, people get unsubbed automatically. I liked it when people tried to deny that happens for a long time. Like, people didn't believe that people get unsubbed, and I think it's an irrefutable fact that it happens. Yeah. That's why I ask people to double check and make sure they're still subscribed. Not that it even really matters, because even when you're subscribed, you still have to hit the bell after that too. Like, subscribing means nothing anymore. If you don't hit the bell, you're not fully subscribed. You're like subscribed light. When they added the bell, they didn't take into account all of the subscribers that subscribed before the bell came. So all subscribers that you gained before they added the bell, by default, don't have the bell clicked. So it basically reset all the subscribers you had previous to that. Yeah, you might not even get notified even with the bell. That's true. It doesn't work. And it's done that way by design. It's not a flaw that they can't seem to fix. Gmail sends out you know, Gmail is owned by Google too, and they don't have any trouble with Gmail notifications, right? So it's not something that they're incapable of doing. Whew. Holy shit. Why would I say G-Man? Gmail. I guess G-Man and Gmail, if you spell it M-A-L-E, similar things, right? Why do I never have Ryby on? Because Ryby doesn't go on the internet anymore. It's been that way for a long time now. Like 2 years or something? Yeah, she's a lurker. She's a shiller, yeah. Sometimes she's lurking, other times shilling. do 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 do. Bam. Well, you have to tell her that. Part-time shiller, full-time lurker. Let's see, what time is it? It's almost 3. Almost, well, I mean, like, it's almost 3 hours is what I'm meaning to say. It's almost 3 hours of streaming so far. Need to... Time to take a hit. Gotta find a lighter that works. Wrestling talk? You want me to talk about wrestling? Oh, man, it's so much easier when there's someone else around. That was weird. I got a little bit of bong water that came up. Gross. How do I find the G-Man soundboard? I think someone sent it to me, and I just bookmarked it. You know? I've also heard that now's the best time to be a wrestling fan. If that's true, why is that the case? I mean, that's subjective, but there's a lot of options. So for the first time in a long time, there's a lot of options for different wrestling programs to watch, and they're all very well produced. Some are on YouTube, some are, on cable TV, and some are on network TV. So, like WWE is on Fox now, and then so that's like broadcast television, network television. So they're doing that. And then there's AEW on TNT now. It's good for the wrestlers too. Like competition like that is good all around, except for WWE because now they got to pay more, and they don't get to be as comfortable. They have to be competitive. Tobacco. I've gone to weed stores here while doing streams. You like that Hansen is on Onision? It is interesting. Okay. So I'm probably going to go for like 10 more minutes. James. Onision, also known as James. I remember when Billy told me, he's like, yeah, Onision told me to call him James. I'm like, what? James? Why does he want to be called James? He just decided to change his name to James. Onision wanted to be James. Pulling something up really quick here. I was playing Defense Grid 2 earlier because I like those tower defense kind of games. Yeah, I don't get the whole name changing thing. No, I mean, if you like to listen to us talk about something, even if you're not necessarily interested in it, that's fine. Whatever. I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to play a round of Galaga, and then I'm probably going to go. Here we go. Let's see how well I can do. I'm not feeling in the zone like usual, so I don't know if I'm going to have a strong showing here. Yeah. All right. Stage 1 clear. It's fun playing 35-year-old video games, right? Or whatever year this came out. I used to play this all the time at like a bowling alley back in the day when I was a kid. Gonna pick me up? Gotcha. All right. This is the part that really matters here. And you got to be careful because you can like blow up your ship that you're trying to get back. You have to do it just right. Got it. All right. Now keeping this is the hard part. What? How the fuck did I miss that? Okay. There we go. Damn it, I'm doing bad on this stage. Not as good as I would have hoped. This 83,000 score seems to be pretty hard for me to beat. Sometimes I'm like, wow, I just keep missing. I'll just keep firing into a cluster of them, but it never does anything. You just have to be dead on. The hit detection is very precise in this game. I gotta avoid getting trapped in a corner, because that's how you really get stuck. As I do it, as I go into a corner. Ah! There we go. There we go. Stage 6. All right. This level's weird because they don't shoot things at you when they first come out, like in every other level. Now my fucking thumb is getting so exhausted. There we go. Watch me fuck this one up again. No! Damn it! If I only would have gotten those, I would have gotten a perfect run on it, and I would have gotten a huge bonus for that. God, my fucking thumb is so exhausted from just trying to fire as much as possible. Just trying to light them up. Light them up as much as possible. You have to try to stay in the middle as much as possible. Oh, I lost it. Man, they really turn up the difficulty after that second challenging stage. Oh no, I'm dead. Yeah, man, there was no way out of that. Oh. Man, I've lost the magic. I was having a good run for a second there. It's so much harder when you're only one. There we go. I'm like drifting to the left for some reason. I don't know why. Just trying to stay alive as long as possible to just rack up some more points. Oh, shit. These green motherfuckers, I hate them because they fly in such a weird pattern. Shit. God, it's raining fucking bullets everywhere. Got it. Damn. Stage 10. This is normally where I die unless I'm doing extraordinarily well. And I don't have any lives left. I did not get my bonus life. And I can't get the dual fighters because I don't have a bonus life. If they capture me, the game's over. So don't want that to happen. They're going to try and box me in with it. Yeah, I knew it. I'm going to stay over here. Got it. All right. Well. Ooh, another challenging stage. Someone should give me an extra life. Fuck this. Damn it. It's 6666660. Well, that was ruined. Damn it, dude. I did so bad right there. Oh, it's still going on. My embarrassment has to end soon enough. All right. Yeah, that was awful. I only got 8 hits. So I only got 800 bonus. And I'm like 20,000 points away from high score. No, no, no. I'm staying away from that shit. Oh! Dude, I got so close, but still nothing. Still nothing. Oh no, I got another life? Cool. I must have just picked that up at the very end there. I still don't. Yeah, they got me. Damn it. Okay. 50% accuracy, not bad. I got, so I beat my 4th all-time score. Ka. I don't know. I fucked it up. I don't care. Ka. That's what you call car if you live in New England. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping me, get pretty close to my goal, like almost halfway. You guys are great. Thanks to the new patrons and everything. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.